Hello and welcome to Critical Council, a production of Spawn Camp Council. We welcome you to the realm of Dungeons & Dragons as we play on the 5th edition. The ambient sounds and music are from our friends at Sirenscape. Check them out. Volume 3 of our campaign is set in the mythical Odyssey of Theros from D&D Beyond, so follow along and enjoy the show. Mythical Odyssey of Theros. Why is that so hard to say? All right.
Tongue twister.
I know, it's tough, man. Every time I fuck that up. All right. Here we go. So, we have from last time... two players. Super Totally Fresh was sick last time and couldn't show up, and Old Dirty Robot is joining us tonight for the first time. We've lost Io, Panda's character. She's
Didn't make it back from prison.
Yeah, she's taking a break. So that's where we are. We had some stuff going on in the Discord this week. We last left off that Io and Arok were imprisoned. That Gabriel, where were you? You were just out and about, right?
I went to the temple of my god for a bit.
Temple of your god. And then Jexal was out, just hit the inn, went to the inn and started playing some music. Well, so in Discord, that's what happened. Started playing some music, got some coins, did pretty well for himself there. Met a bartender, Braxis was his name.
Yep.
Then you went to your temple, something happened there. He went to the observatory. Jexal went to the observatory. Something happened there. And Arok got himself out of prison somehow. All those are done in DM, so we can't really share. Except for Gabriel, who actually found somebody from his backstory. A priest that was there that ended up dying. And had the... Did we know about the cuts? Anything?
Do I know anything about them?
Yours. Do we know, have you explained anything about your own cuts?
Nope.
Okay. Well, this guy had cuts on him, and it was an old language that
Infernal.
Yeah, infernal language that King recognized from his backstory from the adoption. What was it?
St. Jacob's.
St. Jacob's, the adoption sort of parish that he was at when he was a kid. And this creature had been carved in. It said Demon 47, carved into its skin. And he found a ledger. And it had the listing of all these different people and listed by number and name, real name. And Gabriel was like in the hundreds somewhere. And this guy was 47. So I think that's where we're at. Everybody met back at the inn. And that's where everybody's hanging out.
Just needed to know if I got any extra coin for playing in the square or in the middle of the city.
Sure. Yeah, had 50.
Sweet.
50 gold to you.
So, can I borrow $50?
Suck my left nut.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if it gets to that point.
So Arok got a free room, and Gabriel got a free room at the inn through various methods. We don't really know out loud what those methods are. Of course I do, but and the players
We're all
do.
sucking a left nut.
Yeah.
Nothing been presented.
In RP, I suddenly turned gay for a second, which was unexpected.
It doesn't always.
It was a misunderstanding.
All right, so here we are in the pub. I would say, Robot, your character's probably in this pub as well. You don't know the mission, though. We'll just have to figure out how to do that. I haven't really thought about that yet. We'll get you there.
We need some sports.
All right. Here we are. And Rock, would you like to introduce yourself to the table?
Is rake.
Rake?
Yes.
That's how you spell rake in your land?
Yes.
Rake it is. RAIWK. Rake. Got it.
I still have to write my backstory.
Okay.
But yeah. I'm a Kenku monk. I pretty much only do things for myself unless unless it benefits me. I'm very, very sneaky.
Yeah.
I'm a way of shadows, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I will write something tomorrow. I'm just a bad human.
I'll tell you what, Robot, we could do. So let's say you were part of
I think I've got it.
you were part of
No,
a.
go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. I'll say you could do something
No,
like you were part of a party that
Well, I'm
was
at the pub,
trying.
right?
Yeah.
No,
But-
let me just be the bartender. I'll take it from there.
All right, got a bartender. We already got bartenders.
He's a temp help.
Yeah, you can be.
I'll take temp help. I'm
Okay.
bar back. I'm bar backing.
I've
Very
just
good.
been following Jexel, not saying anything. As
Yes, it's been weird for like 2 weeks.
Charlie, he has been making some promises on your behalf, which
Okay,
we might
okay.
have to cash in here.
KK, cool.
So let's say that the barkeep. What was his name now? Valican. Hang on 1 sec.
I
Let me
gotta
pull
grab
him
my
up.
whiskey. Fuck.
Get your whiskey.
All
I know
right.
that part. That part's obvious. What's his first name though? Valican. So Valican Tailbottom, our bartender,
Sweet bottom.
has come down with a sickness and has to be replaced. So they call in a temp by the name of Thick Gurgok.
Would that happen to be the raccoon sickness or?
And do you pronounce
Yes.
that oddly as well?
Thick book.
There it is. And you're
I'm
behind the
proud.
you're behind the
So
bar.
I couldn't help but overhear all of you talking about an adventure. I've been working here so I can move out of my parents' hut, and once that happens, I will subject the world to unspeakable horrors. But I have to earn some money first, so I can move out.
You're a bugbear, right?
I'm a bugbear.
Holy shit, you're ugly.
Cleaning cups,
Don't eat me, sir.
serving people.
Rev and I are still in our rooms, correct?
I'd like to walk out
Oh,
of my
you can come
room
out,
and accuse him of eavesdropping.
Cutest
Yeah.
18 of a bugbear.
So you
I am
currently
bloodthirsty.
so Thick, you're currently in front of Rake and Jexel. That's
And
who
I would
you're
like
talking
to
to.
come out of my room.
Oh, go ahead.
Hey, you big furry weirdo behind the bar. Some meads over here for me and my feathered friend, please.
It's no way to
Very
talk.
good. That is no way to talk to me. But I will spit in your glass and hand you a mead.
He takes out lipstick and puts it on, writes your name on the list.
Had I called that guy.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
After I drink a little bit, I'm just gonna start playing my flute.
I'm going to exit my room and join Jexel, Rake, and the bugbear at the bar.
I'll also saunter down.
You guys are all in the same location. Rake, you got anything you want to say or add or before we move on?
Are you a group?
Uh,
Are you together?
I don't want to spend my money, so I'm just gonna walk up to someone who's not looking and take their drink and just continue on.
Fair.
She's the one at the bar with the long straw that goes just like.
Good shit. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's creative. I didn't see that coming. I am going to approach Rake and let him know that Jexel said he might be able to help me with a disguise so I could roam the city with them. Is that something he could help me do?
What's in it for me?
Something undetermined as of yet. It's like,
Wow, you drive a high bar.
we'll figure it out.
I'm gonna nudge Rake and be like, it might be a good idea. He's pretty ugly and well known around here. We need to get some supplies and get the fuck out of here.
In a hurry.
I will help you.
I appreciate that. Make me very pretty, please. Purple goes well on my lips.
There's
Drive
not
a
much
hard
I
bargain.
can do, but I'll try.
No bird in hand for no bird in bush.
Whoa, that got dark real quick.
I'm just very excited to see Amanda play this character over her last character because her last character was very goody good.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah.
This is gonna be hilarious.
I would like to point out to the group that I am still a wanted felon, and we should make haste to get our supplies and get the fuck out.
Didn't
I'm
you
gonna-
serve your prison sentence?
Huh?
Didn't you serve your prison sentence? How'd you get out of jail?
I told you I was never captured.
Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah, I got away from the guards before they captured me.
that's awesome. I'm glad I didn't see that happen.
Probably broke away afterwards.
Oh, I was totally not there.
It's fortunate no one was.
Do you want Amanda to roll for this, like, the deception check for the skies?
What is
Or-
it? What is
or
it?
no?
What do you want to
Disguise.
make? Just flourish it. What are you trying to make?
Well, she's gonna disguise him, so I don't know if you want us to roll for it or what.
What the fuck are you?
Well, I
disguising
need.
with?
Yeah, this is it
Oh.
golden fleece? Is it is
You
it
guys-
glass? You know,
You guys remember that scene,
Rub some dirt on his
in
face.
Aladdin?
Give him a costume and dress him up like a fucking. I have no idea.
you'd have to
Make
find.
him a really fancy valet.
No. Remember that scene in Aladdin where Genie's jumping back and forth and he goes into the harem and becomes one of the harem girls, like with a beard, and he's like,
Oh yeah.
everybody, let's do that.
Want a cloak?
Sure, that'll work. Just
Okay.
whatever can detract from the fact that I'm an 8'6" stone giant.
I was
Okay.
gonna say you're gonna put a cloak on an 8
So-
foot tall fucking Goliath, and
So-
be like, yeah, that's not him.
So what I'm like,
This
I
is not the one
will.
you're looking for.
Let's see. I'm gonna. So since I don't have fabric, I'll just kind of use pass without trace on myself. So I just kind of become undetected, and I'm gonna. I would like to try to steal a key so I could steal the curtains off some of these windows.
Okay. Well, I can come up with something for that. So as far as like making things, do you have like a skill of making masks or something, or is it just
Let's see here.
something that you want to be able to do?
Kenkus do something.
Well,
That's a racial trait. I
You
thought.
got false identity. You create a second identity that includes documentation. So for
Oh.
yourself,
Yeah, that's not it.
established acquaintances and disguises that allow you to assume a persona. So you got that.
There
You
is a
can
thing-
forge documents.
She's got a disguise kit, I'm pretty sure. So
I
if,
do.
she has- if she has the disguise kit, she can pretty much do whatever she wants.
I do have a
Yeah, but
disguise kit.
Okay.
Masks, different clothing, jewelry, makeup, all that kind of stuff. That's all covered in disguise kit.
Okay. So from here out, let's just make it to where you don't really have to roll for anything per se. If you want to create something, if you want to take something to create, like you need the tools and the fabric or whatever, then you would have to roll for something like that, depending on what you wanted.
Okay.
And if it was something, you just want to grab a coat off the rack that's hanging behind the bar, which there is right now,
I can do that.
you would have to roll for it.
Just
Over-
saying.
Make myself like a hunchback or something.
It's a very busy bar. We said earlier there's up to 200 people can be in this bar, and it's generally pretty busy during the daytime and night.
Damn.
50 people during the day, usually around about, and close to capacity at night. So this is the biggest city in Theros, Militus.
Can't help but hear you all talking about sneaking out this handsome stone giant. Let me look in the lost and found behind the bar and see if I can find anything.
This fucking
might
bugbear
help
really
you.
likes us for some reason. I don't know.
Did you guys
I just
invite
want to get out of my parents' house. God,
God.
I hate them.
I'm bloodthirsty,
Martha,
dude,
Martha
and it
keeps
is
drinking my liquor.
it's
You're
hard.
bloodthirsty?
I'm bloodthirsty. They're harshing my vibe, man.
Yes, I want to
This 11 p.m. curfew doesn't work for me.
unleash unspeakable horrors
That fucking
on the
asshole.
world,
My father makes me.
and I have to be home by 10 p.m. God,
He does a hair flip.
They won't even let me the car or chariot or whatever.
or cheered or whatever. The car cheered or whatever. I love it.
So why don't we invite this bugbear to come traveling with us? I mean, we're short.
I do have some items behind the bar, maybe like a hat and a coat.
A
I
hat.
have one question for you. Will it make me look fancy?
Yeah.
You know,
Yes,
it's
they
like
were left by a pimp
a
who was
gadget.
knifed.
A peanut?
And, Yeah, it was a pimp.
I'll take him.
And
Is the
he
monocle
was
there?
knifed, and we kept his very nice coat and hat.
Well, whatever works. That's
This
just
is going sideways.
yeah. Let's find a way to get the hell out of here.
Hey, tell your parents you're out of here.
I'll see y'all when I see y'all.
I told them one day I'm just not going to come home,
Yeah.
and they'll miss me.
One day when I turn
miss me
28,
when I'm
I'm
gone.
leaving.
They'll miss me when I'm gone.
And he started singing My Chemical Romance songs.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so if we can get the party together and we can go, that'd be great. Let's go gather supplies and equipment, and let's get the hell out before the what color are the soldiers? Red coats?
Blue.
Blue, before the blue coats find us.
Sounds good to me.
Bugbear, come with us.
Rar.
Rawr.
You should
Fuck
totally,
this job.
you should totally quit your job and come with us.
How tall?
I quit.
I don't
How
need this
tall is the bugbear? How tall are you? Like 7 foot, 6 foot?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, they're tall.
Just wondering when I get sick of walking, who I can hop onto.
Oh, are you a little person?
You can be
I'm
my
a
like,
He's a goat man.
I'm the smallest though. Still.
Yeah, we'll say 7 foot, like 325 pounds.
Jesus. You got some beef in the front.
I'm a medium-sized bugbear, just coming out of adolescence,
with
finding my way in
long,
the world. Takes
with
everything
long
I've got.
hair. Long red hair that covers one of your eyes.
Find a big coat,
Your
shirt up a
pumpkins
lot.
for me.
I was born under a sanguine moon. I'll have you know. I am destined for great things.
Join the club, pal. Everybody here is destined for great things.
Everybody's got a destiny.
Welcome to Theros.
Welcome to the Lollipop Guild.
Where we are all ages.
All right, if you guys need food or drink, this would probably be a good place to stock up on stuff like that.
Hey, Bugbear, can you steal us some rations before you quit your job?
Yeah, dude, run back in that storeroom real quick and grab them.
Yeah. All right. Got it.
Sweet.
I'm coming back with a 1-gallon jar of mayonnaise.
What are the rest of y'all?
We gonna need that mayonnaise.
That should be the eternal NPC.
Yeah.
The jug of mayonnaise.
Jug of
So you've got
mayonnaise.
some orc tusk back there. You got some elf ear, some Akara wings, or Akra wings, tiefling tails, merfolk chips. There's some gnomish D light. There's some dwarf sweat, owl beer, cold bold, and white and red wine.
Holy moly.
Pick me up some PBR and let's go.
PBR.
I thought you were a White Claw kind of guy.
Well, in IRL, yes. But my character in D&D has some taste.
Uh-huh.
I have literally painted my claws white. So
Nice.
How much can a bugbear carry?
They have powerful build too, I think, don't they?
It depends on your size and your strength, I believe.
No, I'm saying it's a racial feat. I thought they had powerful build like Goliaths do.
I think so.
Yeah.
Right.
So they get like double the carrying capacity or something.
Oh, okay, sweet.
massive humanoid race.
I don't
And
know
they
about
also
that.
have sneaky, which is funny. I was a 7'6" bugbear sneaky, but neither here nor there.
Oh, I will be. Trust me.
Dude, I played a game where a dude was a half ogre raised by hobbits to think he was a hobbit, that he was just a giant hobbit and was a rogue. And so he would do sneak checks to hide behind trees and shit. And he's just like 10-foot fucking half ogre trying to hide behind trees. And he'd roll for stealth. He'd be like, all right, I got like a 15. And the DM would just look at him and go, okay.
Behind the 3-foot rock.
He'd look over at the party. I'm sneaking, you guys. Oh, God.
All right. So how much rations can Robot carry for us?
Depends on what else he's carrying.
Well, what we should do is we should go find a fucking mule.
Let's see.
Yeah,
I
We
want
already
to
have
say
one
I
for
had like 30 pounds of stuff already.
I'd say we all have like adventurers rations and shit like that, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we
Everyone should have like an adventurers
Yeah,
pack from
adventurers pack.
starting and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be fine. We should be able to go. I would like to go try and find a bow shop to look for some better, bowstrings maybe, or some better arrows.
A weapon shop would be preferable. Yes.
I'd prefer a magic shop, but oh well.
I'm just gonna go ahead and tell that to the group. I'm just like, you know what, guys? I'm running kind of low on arrows, and I probably could use somewhere to sharpen my swords. We should go try and find a weapon shop before we leave.
On your Arog, on your map, you may want to write this down.
Yes, sir.
You see some notifications there on the map for some of the larger businesses. Of course, there are all kinds of artisans all over Melodus, but some of the bigger ones are the Blacksmith Brothers. That's marked there. And let's put that on the map.
Blacksmith Brothers.
Brothers. I'll tell you, brother. Let's see.
What are you gonna do when these 22-inch pythons come for you?
Jesus Christ.
There, we'll change its color to black.
That is a really small snake.
Yeah, there you go.
Why is it clear?
Delete, start over. That's the best thing to do.
There you go.
Color tint.
Opacity.
Is
Well, you have it as a
opacity
circle. You have it as a circle, not a dot.
there? Yeah, let's delete it. All right, let's
Actually,
clone this again. Clone.
What is chuckle
Place.
butts?
What?
Okay, so I grabbed
whatever you want it
tiefling
to be.
tails. What else? I know some wine.
Oh
Every type
yeah,
of-
please.
Like,
Grab me all the rest of their nice white wine they have back there.
Okay.
Just grab a barrel and throw it into a pack or something.
I thought I heard another beverage, some other meal.
No, Mitch. D light.
Yeah, Gnomish D.
Light.
Light. Yeah, there's less calories.
So we're going to completely ignore the fact that there's an owl bear carrying owl beer.
Well, there's no owl bears here, so
Oh, damn it.
It's a bugbear carrying owl beer.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Hey, I just want to let you know, people make that mistake a lot, and I don't appreciate it.
I'm actually, I actually would like to drink some Gnomish Delight.
not delight. It's D light.
Gnomish D.
Gnomish D. Light.
You get that Gnomish
Adam
D in your
Ultra
mouth.
Light.
Adam,
As an Lite.
this is the same Gnomish Delight that I told you about, right?
No. This is Gnomish D Light. So it's
You're talking about Gnomish delight.
so Gnomish D Light is actually the same as Gnomish D. It's just in a smaller container, so there's less of it.
It's less calories, more filling.
It's very it's white in color. It's almost opaque, and it has like sort of clear streaks through it in certain areas.
Yeah, I'm going to avoid that just because.
Okay.
Little shooter.
Okay, this isn't an actual Theros drink, right? This is one that you are putting in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
This is the one that I told you about, right?
No.
No.
The one for your first camp or first one I did with you campaign.
Yeah.
No, it's different. It's
Pale
different.
ale.
It doesn't make you like.
American
The
Pie.
hallucinogenic one.
Yeah, it's not. It's
acid.
not mushrooms.
But acid mixed with alcohol.
No, this is very high in protein content.
Oh God, gross. All right, yeah, I'm not touching
Slight
that.
There we go.
saltiness to it.
It smells like Bradford pear.
This is delicious.
It smells like a pile of rotting.
There's a bit of a toothiness to it. I don't know.
Can I have yours?
A little al dente. A little al dente.
We had something similar in Austin, Texas.
All right, so where's this
I don't
weapon
want to know
shop
about
you said?
that.
By Meat House 47.
So which one are you looking at?
The D and
We're in
D
the weapon shop.
That'll be
blacksmith.
blue. Yeah, the big blue dot is Blacksmith Brothers. I'll also write down. There's an armorer. You don't have to write down the name of this one, but it's called Ambershard's Metallurgical Pursuits. There is a spell and enchanting place called the Wizard's Sleeve. The Wizard's Sleeve,
Nice.
Magical Emporium, and Magical Emporium and Alchemical Haberdashery. There's a Fletcher for the bowman here.
There you go, solid.
There's a general store called Woodleafs. There's a tailor. There is word on the street that you would know about, and there's a sort of like an X sort of scraggled onto the map close to the observatory that represents sort of black market sales, fencing and things like that, you know, if you want to get some stuff sold. And that's what we got. Oh, and art and music supply place too.
Do we have anything to sell? Because I can
supplies.
I can be paramount in selling things.
Mayonnaise.
Would like to get rid of this shield. It's a regular wooden buckler. It's not the guard shield I had to drop last episode. It's worth approximately 10 gold. If you could get that off my hands for me, I'd give you a hefty commission.
I can take that and go fence it right now if you'd like.
I can cast a spell that changes the value of an item.
Whatever you have to do, just get me some gold.
Oh, you want gold for it? Okay. Yeah. Well, I can just take it and go right over. I'll just go right to the black market with it, and then go to the Fletchers, I guess.
Not splitting up again. This is team field trip.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's why.
Let's all 6 of us roll into a black market place. That sounds like a great idea. Hey, you guys selling wares over here? Are you guys taking stolen shit?
Hold on. I gotta bring my battle buddy.
Oh, it's not stolen. It's just crude. I don't know. What do you guys say? We hit the general store first.
Okay.
All right, so we'll say the general store is at the sort of pink area down there.
Okay.
The bigger one.
I'd like to be in the back of the group.
I have no need to go into the general store, so I'm just going to chill outside and play my flute for people.
I'll stay outside as well.
So go inside and see if there's anything we can get.
Yeah, I'll go inside and throw.
We will stand watch. And by watch, I mean not stop anybody trying to get into the shop.
Physically watching only.
Yeah.
We are security guards. We observe and report.
Yeah, there's a bunch of dudes rolling down the street, definitely going into the shop with a bunch of weapons. We're just like, go right ahead.
Should we report this?
I think we're gonna leave now.
So I go in. Is there anything for sale that might interest me?
In the general store? I don't know what you're looking for. So basically anything that you would use, like rope, ladders, things like that, if you need that for some sort of thing. Depends on where really depends on where you're going and how you're getting there, and what you need. So something to think about.
Do you have anything to bring down the embodiment of a God's champion?
Ooh, I'm glad you asked. No.
Yeah. I'd be correct with these shopkeepers.
For you.
All right, so you guys are at wait, my fucking things are out of order. One sec. Let's pull it up over here. So you're at Woodleafs.
Woodleafs.
Yeah, Woodleafs General Store. In front of you at the area behind the counter is a Medusa female. So she's slithering around, snakes all in her hair, sort of thing. She's got deep blue eyes, as you can see. There's also
Right.
a
Rev, you should look right into her eyes.
she's cutting up different cuts of meat right now.
Ooh.
She has scaly red skin. The snakes are black on top of her head, and they have red eyes. She's a little over 5 feet tall, and she sort of hisses as she's speaking to herself over there. Lots of facial piercings. And there's a chicken walking around the store that she talks to named Breakfast.
And here we go.
Yeah. Is it invisible?
No, you can actually see this chicken.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Lost its luster.
All the luster that it ever had.
Yeah, right. It's a widely used thing. Okay.
To approach the counter and just ask her what she has, anything of value that might catch our eye, specifically for the purpose of the adventure we're about to go on. And I'll detail that adventure to her. We're gonna go do something for the, what is that? The disciples of Heliod.
I don't think I would mention any of that shit.
No.
Bad idea, but okay.
Probably not a good idea, considering this whole Meletus, they don't give a fuck about anyone else's gods. Everyone keeps to themselves, and they're like, nah, you just keep out of. I'll just
Okay, so I won't mention the disciples of Heliod. I will just say.
But you're not even there, Jigsaw.
Well, I know I'm outside the shop. I'm just saying, in general.
He was just doing a little metagaming.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, retconning, really.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to say?
I would like to ask her if she has anything in stock that is rare or unusual.
Let's see. She says that nothing rare per se, but I do want to tell you that if you have anything that's unwanted, I'll give you a transactional guarantee for any goods like that, or things that just don't work for you, for a small 15% reacquisition fee. So if you buy anything, you can bring it back, of course, for almost a full refund.
And that includes anything from any shop or just this shop?
Any shop.
Okay. Okay. Can you get rid of this shield for me? And I hand her the wooden buckler that I came to town with.
Certainly,
Just a
certainly.
simple one shield.
Let me look and see how
Yeah,
much.
I don't need it. I've got a big sword.
She said, "Oh yes, yes. Not much wear on this one. I'll give you let's see, 7 gold for that."
Sold.
Very good.
7 more gold, guys.
I would love. Are you done, Rev? Because I'm gonna try and do some.
Yeah, I'm
shit
done.
against-
I'm done.
All right. Oh shit! Just fucked myself up. So I'd like to slide up to the counter, and I'm gonna pull out a bag of ball bearings,
Mhm.
and I would like to tell her that these are Demigorgon eggs, and I found them along the way on our adventuring party, and I'd love to sell them.
Okay, you roll for it. Deception.
And before I do that, I would like to cast Distort Value on them. So to her, it's going to double the scene value.
What is a Demigorgon egg worth?
I don't know. That's up to you. If you want to tabulate that real quick. there's 1,000 of them. So I mean,
All right, so we'll definitely double that.
we'll definitely double whatever 1,000 Demigorgon eggs are worth.
Can I see him cast that magic? Can I roll perception against that? Just to know in my head if I've got anything else to sell to give it to this guy.
You'd have to roll detect magic.
Oh,
Or you,
I mean, it's a verbal spell, so I'm probably just like, "The shit's gas," and then hand it
I'd
to
like
her.
to lean in and say, those are ball bearings. Do you think this will work?
All the snakes sort of hiss.
it's a ball bearing.
disadvantage.
So, deception. That is an 18.
Very good. She gives you 200 gold for those. She goes, "Thank you very much. I'll definitely be able to sell these on the street." And she touches
You
them
gave
away.
him 200 gold for ball bearings? Holy shit.
Double price.
Let me see what I've got
Put
in my
my
bag.
hand on the bugbear's mouth and keep him from talking. I'll shh. Be cool, man. Be cool.
So I would like to pull out a tiefling tail
Okay.
and say, this is a demigorgon's tail that I also picked up along the way, and I would like to sell it as well.
Roll for it.
How much will you give me for it?
Hold on. I am subtly going to cast Distort Value again, but this will have the value.
Okay.
That's 2 slots.
Ah, fuck, I accidentally did 2 d20s, but one was a 20 and one was an 18, so I'll take the 18.
So
So I rolled an 18.
Okay.
I meant to roll 1, I accidentally clicked it twice.
She gives you 50 gold.
Nice. This lady loves Demigorgon.
It's like, holy
That's
shit.
enough for a small hut of your own.
Hang on, let me see what else I've got in my bag.
Hey,
Uh,
I've got
I'd
this
like to-
chewed up bubblegum that's like Demigorgon, I don't know, semen. It's,
And here we have a carved out Demigorgon butthole.
yeah.
Very rare.
a tissue holder where you pull tissues out of the demigorgon's butthole.
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
I have this jug of mayonnaise.
Yeah, that's not
This
bad.
is a magical jug of mayonnaise.
It's not for sale.
If
Yeah,
you
right.
eat the entire
That is-
jug, you get one wish.
That is
I will thank her.
You
and
get
I
your
will
next
be on
jug for
my way.
free.
Yeah.
You eat the whole jug. You get your next jug
Every
for free.
night you'll see a hand scoop of mayonnaise gone and a dirty sock laying next to me.
Oh God!
Just mayonnaise all over your fucking like midriff area with it knotted in your fur. Blech.
That's disgusting.
God.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
embarrassed to know
God.
Justin right now.
This is terrible. All right.
Just trying to use my own personal experiences for the game, you guys.
All right, let's go somewhere else. This lady's gonna start figuring this out here soon.
She says, "Thanks. Come again."
Thanks.
Oh, we will. Especially these freaking guys. I've got some more Demigorgon tails on the way. What do you guys say we hit the tailor next?
Well, Sid, I just want to say what's been going on. So while you guys were playing in there, Jexel was playing some music, and I cast a minor illusion. So he's like glowing, trying to get as many people to watch him play as I could. And I was trying to just steal everyone's jewelry as they came by to watch.
Okay. Let's see. Roll
Sleight of hand.
a sleight of hand check, and then roll a D100 after that.
So we went from murder hobos to straight up degenerates.
Just fucking thieves. Street
Always been
rats.
degenerates.
Street rats.
So what did I roll? Just a D20, you said?
A sleight of hand.
Sleight of
Sleight of hand check.
Sleight,
Yeah, with your
sleight of hand. And then, so 18 plus 7.
good,
Jesus.
very good. And then the 100 D100. Tell me what the numbers.
So, Amanda, in order to roll just any dice you want on that sheet, there's like a little dice value thing on the bottom left-hand side of the sheet. You click that.
I'm doing that.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Mansplaining. Shut up.
Yeah.
She's never seen it before, so I'm just like trying to
I
help her.
figured the dice icon was probably
I
a
didn't.
dice. Oh, I
I
got
rolled 2 at once.
I got a 10.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get about 20 gold from that.
Okay.
We'll just say 20 gold worth of jewelry that you've already, we'll just say it's already fenced, so you don't have to go around and actually do that because that'd be boring. So,
How about
yeah,
me? How much gold did I make while she was
from
did the
playing
math?
with that aura on you, you got 75 gold.
Ooh.
more than I did.
Well, he's
It's all just an unlimited gold machine.
yeah.
Dude.
Every
Get
time
at-
he fucking puts his lips to that pipe.
Yo, you need a loan? Get at me.
What's the interest rate?
400%.
400%.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Compounding.
Compounding every hour that it's missing.
So Amanda, the D100 was a percentage, so you rolled 10% of what I was going to max.
Oh, okay.
So that's what that was.
Okay.
So that's why you got that number. Could have gotten up to 200 stealing from people.
Okay, I just suck. It's okay.
Yeah, that's right. Just because, I mean, if it had been one person and you had like an item you were trying to get, then that works. But because it was just like, hitting everybody just to save time, made a percentage. So
Cool.
that's so.
Let's see what's for sale at the Taylor's.
All right. Taylor's is right next door.
I go next
Convenient.
door.
I'm just gonna stay in the same place and continue playing.
This
And
is
I'll continue on luring people in with the
Okay.
minor illusion.
sounds good. The money's capped out for the day though, so.
That's fine.
This is Sharp Smart Clothier and Tailorship. Behind the desk there is a man, and on the plaque it says a human man. It says Edward Sharp, SHRPE, SHARPE. And that's it so far.
Okay, let's approach him and ask him the same question. Hello, sir. Are you in the possession of anything unique or rare that might interest a group of?
What are you trick or treating, dude?
Hello.
Yeah, I mean, do you have any clothing that might turn into armor on impact? That'd be great.
Well, I don't have anything like that, sir, but I tell you what I do have is the finest clothing here this side of Medalist. Only Sharps is where you need to go, sir. We've got the best
Hello.
clothing to
Sharp.
Yeah. Come to Sharps to look sharp.
Ah,
You want smart
What
clothing?
can I get for 7 gold?
7
would,
gold. You can get a door out of here.
you said smart clothing?
Yes.
How smart is that smart clothing?
Well, I'll tell you what. I can tailor a suit or dress for any occasion. 200 gold would get you an audience with almost any mid-level noble or equal, depending on your clothing choice, of course. Now, you want something really nice, 500 gold can get you in the finest establishment here in all of Melodus or anywhere in the world. 1,000 gold. Or, just saying, if you want to maybe take up Afara as your god forever, you can get the charisma of a dancing pig. Because who doesn't love a goddamn dancing pig?
Hey,
I'll just nod my head as I'm
Pig.
slowly backing up on my way out of the shop. that was enough for me. Dancing pig, he had me till there.
So 1,000 gold to get you +1 charisma, basically.
ooh,
Ooh,
that's not worth it.
hey,
Well, it's not 1,000 gold, is it? It's taking up a god.
can I
Or taking up a god, yeah. So that's
Right.
the thing. You can
Can I stick my head out and whisper to Jackson? Be like, "Hey, psst, you got 1,000 gold."
he's all the way across the map.
Okay. Can
He's
I
out,
walk over
out
to
in front of the
Jackson?
hall. So you guys are down here at the bottom.
Okay.
Wasn't he right outside the door with us?
Well, yeah.
Oh, I thought
yeah.
outside the door of the inn or outside the door of the
No,
tailor?
he was right outside the
Oh, okay.
tailor.
No,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just right. I'm with those guys, but we're just not going to.
Oh.
Right, we all stuck together.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right,
We're trying not to
Cool, cool.
split the party.
Adam,
I got you. I'll move you down there.
click and drag and make a square all around them. You can move them all at once.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
selecting
cool.
units in StarCraft.
Click and
I
drag.
never played StarCraft, but yeah, okay.
It's so much easier.
I was busy with girls, so.
I was busy being 12.
I was busy with your mom, but still crushing StarCraft. So
Oh, that's why she likes you.
yeah,
Anyway,
Dios mio and everything. All right. So you're trying to hit him up for some cash?
yeah, I'm trying to see how much gold he can
Oh,
loan.
okay. See, that would actually help you, charisma.
Yeah. At 400% interest, though, oof, that's a tough one.
So how much cash you got?
Yeah.
You got enough?
What do you need now? What do you want now?
He doesn't have a fucking 1,000 gold on him.
I need 1,000 gold.
Do I have 1,000 gold? Hold on, let me look. Why?
I think he does.
He's
This
trying to
guy,
buy.
This
Try
guy's
that
got a
pimp suit.
nice hat that gives me extra charisma.
Yeah, pimp suit.
Wait, no, not a hat.
That's
That's
not
not
a
having
hat.
that.
No, it's not a hat.
It's a nice pair of gator sneakers or something.
It's
I'll look
Croc.
at my bag and just be like, no.
Aw. Okay, I walk back in dejected and say, "I'd like the sneakers, but can I have them for 7 gold?"
Well, are we talking about?
Take up a god, you can.
Yeah.
Walk out with my shoulders slumped and my head down.
Okay.
What's required to take up this god?
You're not even in the store, pipe
I'm just
down.
gonna pop my head in. What's required to take up the god?
Hey, you said something about taking up a god?
Your undying loyalty forever.
What does that mean? I don't know. Do I have to sign a contract? What?
You have to announce out loud that you denounce your God and mean it, and then take up Afara as your God.
And mean it.
I have to cross my fingers while I'm doing it.
Get the hell out of my store.
Then at that point, you can take one hand and go fuck yourself.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep playing music over here. Fuck you too. Bye.
Hey, maybe let's not call attention to ourselves right now.
I mean, I'm
Well,
already playing music. Kind
Yeah,
of.
we're all fine. We can be up in the streets.
Alrighty. Where do we want to go next, guys? I guess we're all leaving.
So we'll thank this gentleman for his time, and we might be back.
To the Fletcher.
Wait,
Don't
let me
like that gentleman.
take a break because I have a sheet I need to print out that didn't get transferred. So I'll be right back. You guys talk amongst yourselves and enjoy the walk to the big green area up there.
Yes, sir.
Be right back.
Okay, so I'm gonna be looking for some sort of arrows that give me +1 at least to damage.
So I'm gonna be walking all dejected with my head down. but I don't
Cleaver,
know.
if you want those shoes, I will paint the inside of that store with his blood and get the shoes for you.
For victory.
Those are some Nike Air Mags. I really need those.
Oh, guys, he's got a pair of Yeezys in there. Hey, listen, I will take a 400% interest loan to pay for these Yeezys.
I got $200 on me, or 200 gold.
Hey, can you do that thing where you like sell my armor for like 10 times its original value?
Well, that's not a thing, but
Oh,
it's,
Well-
I can double the perceived value of an item.
double? Oh, my armor's fucking. I'm a giant from a nomad village. It's barely even chainmail. It's like a couple pieces of chainmail with
It's
some
really-
like, reinforcement.
With a little magic, it's really nice chainmail.
It's worth less than it weighs. Oh man. All right, I guess I'll just forget the Yeezys.
So the Bugbear Edgelord said he can get it for us through violence, but we chose not to.
What is that?
He said he would.
The Bugbear,
I
the
will-
Bugbear
I
said
Oh,
he
will-
would
you say it.
I will
disembowel
paint the
the
inside of his store with his blood and get the sneakers for you. I like you, Cleaver.
I'm not sure I like anyone that much.
All right, on to the Fletcher.
Well, no.
Nope. We're still walking. Oh man.
I do appreciate your dedication to the cause, though, Bugbear. What you need-
Yeah, it's not about the shoes. It's about the glory to my God, and I need to shed some blood before this day is over.
I just think about how my parents always used to boss me around, and I get blood rage. And that's the last time you make me do the dishes, Martha. Oh.
A Bugbear named Martha.
Yeah. Martha and Dennis.
Martha Gurkok
Gurkok.
or Gurkok.
Jerk off.
So is Thick your given name, or did you choose that yourself?
I don't know. You tell me.
Thick is my edgelord name.
Oh man, we have fun.
Don't cut yourself on that edge.
Anybody want a popsicle?
I wish that was a character.
It's in the back pocket.
Who wants to see who can meet the most Tylenol PM?
Yeah.
I
First time I'll be
gotta
Yeah,
get
warm up my
spell
hands
slots
for
figured
you.
out.
Good.
Lay on
Wait, the
hands.
robot. What are you? You're a battle.
Yeah, Battle Master.
What do they? What exactly do they do? I haven't really read much Fighter.
They paint the inside of stores apparently.
They're battlefield tech. Like,
Yeah,
they
I've got
basically
some
do battlefield
maneuvers.
control.
Yeah, battlefield control.
Oh,
superiority
they do
dice.
those. Okay. Oh, the
Trip
superior-
attack, commander strike, disarming attack,
Riposte.
Yep. Okay.
riposte. I took that one.
Mhm.
Menacing attack.
They are the battlefield captain.
Yeah, so you can add your rolls to certain things, and there's like an
Yeah.
opportunity. Yours has an opportunity attack, right?
Pole master. Yeah.
If
Pole
anybody
master
comes in your
does.
area, then you get an opportunity attack automatically as they enter, right?
That's from the feet.
Yes. That's from the feet. What does riposte
What does
do?
he get from the hands?
Yeah.
Yes. I thought commander strike was pretty cool too, where I could like forego my turn and allow someone else to do an attack.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
What?
Yeah.
So if somebody's got something loaded up,
Oh,
they
that's
wanna do.
sick.
Yep.
Get your wizard another fucking fireball in a run round.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's
Oh
pretty
man.
awesome.
Oh wow, that's really that's actually fucking that could be fucking OP depending on your party comp.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't
Or
have fireball yet,
bottle
but I can
line.
sling the fire bolts like crazy. So hand those turns over.
All right, where are we going to? The Fletcher?
Fletcher.
All right, this Fletcher. The Drawdown is the name of the place.
Good name.
As you walk in, there's a high elf female.
Ooh.
And you see
perfect.
Hey, Faye.
and there's a sign on the back wall that says, "The finest bows and throne in all Theros." We
Bows
have a
and
divine guarantee that we're listening.
Oh fuck.
All
right. I'm gonna
Careful, that's trademarked by a different company. Can't say that.
just do it. I'm gonna walk up and how high is the counter?
It's about 4 feet.
Oh, can I pick him up and like put him on the counter?
Fuck no! Don't pick me up.
Don't touch me.
His little hooves are going.
Yeah, just my little hooves are just like. Ah! Let me down! I'm just sitting up there like this.
Kicks him in the shin.
Hey-haw!
Oh man, I'll take damage to do that.
Nah, I take out my rapier, just stab him real quick. Get down to the ground. All right, I'm just gonna ask. Good evening. I was just wondering if you have any better bowstring than what I currently have, and I take out my bow, and it's just kind of like basically like a piece of wood or like a branch with a wool string across it. I'm just wondering if you might have any better bows, better arrows than these ones that I've carved myself. Something that might add to my effectiveness in the battlefield.
Is that self-procured wool?
Let's see. So
He shears himself.
she has like standard string and stuff like that, different leathers and stuff that can be stretched in cat gut, stuff like that. Just in spools behind her that you can
Did
use.
you say cat guts?
Yeah, cat gut.
That's what most bows were made out of, intestine.
Oh,
back in the
really?
day.
Yeah.
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 Oh, shit. All right, cool.
Yep.
All right.
That dream catcher in our bedroom, it's made from genuine intestine.
Awesome.
That's kind of cool.
Wow.
And that lamp is made out of pure human skin. So
Just the shade, to be fair.
Only
Just the
when
shade.
died.
Only tell by the nipple that's
Yeah.
left on the
and
lampshade.
the tattoo.
So she said, "For sure, I can restring your bow here to give it a little more durability if you'd like. We've got some special string in the back that'll cost you about 200, but they say it does a little better job of taking out and hitting folks that you want to hit. Now we have other wares in the case. Before you continue, let me just tell you, there's other wares in the case below. As you can see, there's an arrow here dripping water. That one's a very unique item. That'll be 300 gold for you. And we have something very special here for 1,000 gold in the case. As you can see, this crossbow, beautifully adorned.
Oh, you can't use crossbows, probably.
Wow.
You gotta be proficient in it.
I'm proficient. What are crossbows? Exotic?
No, they're crossbows.
They're
I think
just
they're
crossbows.
martial.
Martial.
Just
They're
martial, right? Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
fine with martial. I mean, you can use any weapon. You just don't get your proficiency bonus.
Right.
Well, I'm not a crossbow heaven type. Explain these arrows to me down here. These ones that look like they're weeping.
It's just one arrow that's dripping there. Yeah.
Just one.
Just
Okay.
one. Yeah. Just one. So
200 gold for one arrow.
It's meant to slay a sea creature. Slay a sea slack. Slay a sea creature.
Seashells
About a
by the
seashore.
seashore.
So
Flea slack.
what happens here is the creature that is hit must make a saving throw of 17 on its constitution. If you know what that means.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Do go on, please, ma'am.
And they'll take an extra, now this is extra, 6d10 of piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much extra damage on a successful one. Once it deals this damage, though, it becomes non-magical, so you gotta save that one for a special occasion.
So the crossbow is not martial either. It's just a regular, simple ranged weapon.
Oh, it is. Okay. And what was you'd be able to like restring my bow and stuff? You said that was like 200 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look around the room a little bit, and I'll let you know what my answer. So after he says that, he's just gonna kind of like walk outside. Not walk outside. I'm gonna walk around the room here. Okay.
Mhm.
As the rest of my party's looking around, and I'm actually going to try and pickpocket my party. So I'm going to go ahead and roll sleight of hand to pickpocket the bugbear because he's ugly.
And that'll be versus your insight.
And I've got a 16. He'd roll a perception, actually.
Perception, sorry.
Yep.
Okay. Natural 20.
Oh,
And I catch you
fuck him
and
up.
pick you up by your throat.
Fuck
Pick him
him
up by his little stubby
And I
arms.
say, I like you. And I give you my 50 gold. But remember, next time, I will rip your spine out of your body.
All right. When you set me back down on the ground, I'm just going to keep looking up at you and go, whew, sir, we can talk later.
And because of that spectacle, all your party members are up to your shenanigans.
I'm gonna tighten my pockets.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to walk up back to the little lady and say, just a bow restring, please.
All right, and she goes back, takes the catgut, restrings your bow, and now you have +1 to hit.
Nice. And that was 200 gold, you said?
Mm-hmm. Not magical, by the way. Just +1 to hit.
Right. Yeah. Equipment. There it is. 200. Remove. Okay. +1 to hit on this bow. So how do I customize? Oh, here we go.
Custom modifier.
+1. Done. So that now my longbow to hit.
Should be like a +4 or 5.
To hit bonus. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now I should have it in my. Whoops. Just trying to make sure it actually does it. I think it did.
There are like 2 targets in the corner of the room past you guys. She pulls out that crossbow and shoots one of the bolts. It hits one of the targets, catches on fire. She pulls another bolt out. She hits another target, and the lightning sort of like shatters around it. She's showing off.
Should have taken the crossbow, idiot.
Nah, I gotta save a little gold for my god, you know?
Well, it is 1,000 gold, so.
Yeah, it's 1,000 gold. That's 1 electrium, isn't it? Or no, that's 10 electrum. Are you using Electrum in this?
No, I just rather use gold. It has no weight. It's magical, no weight gold.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's a killer
Okay.
gold.
Well, all right. Well, thanks very much.
You're quite welcome.
That's all for me, guys. Do you guys, anyone else need to do anything here?
Not here.
All right.
Let's
She's
read
as
this.
you're leaving, she says, "Prayers hold the aim true. Remember, prayers hold the aim true. So, no some more than my wares. Why go into battle alone? I always say, take this."
Let's hang on a second. That crossbow could be pretty interesting. Can I ask her for it? I've got 7 gold. Can I have it?
Most powerful 7 gold of all time.
She as you walk up to her, she says, "Hell no, you can't have it for 7 gold." And then she looks up and she's kind of like becomes a little confused.
Sure, I can't have it for 7 gold.
And she takes it and she just slides it across the counter to you.
Oh shit!
Cool. I'll take it. I'd like to hand it to the satyr as I'm walking past him and say, "That's how that's done."
Ooh, nice, nicely played, sir.
Nice.
Pays to be 9 foot tall. Grow 6 inches every time.
All right. So the crossbow. What is it? Jeez.
So it's +2/+2, right? +2 to hit, +2 damage.
Okay.
It's a D8 and 1D8, right? Or I'm sorry, you roll a D8. So when you hit, you roll a D8. Now you don't need to write this down.
Well, I'm just trying to find it. I'm just going to try to add it in my equipment here.
Okay.
And then I can, let's see here.
So it's +2 damage, regular damage, and then +2 to hit. Then you roll a D8 when you do hit. If you roll a... Okay,
Hold on one sec. Sorry. I'm just going to write this down in a notepad and then I can add it to my shit.
sounds good.
So after hit,
Roll a D8.
D8,
If you roll a 1, it's a miss.
1 is a miss. Okay.
Roll a 2. There's no damage that the creature takes, but it becomes charmed if it's able to be charmed. 3.
Okay.
On a 3, you add 1d6 acid damage.
1d6 acid damage. Okay.
On a 4, 1d6 force damage plus 10 feet of knockback.
Ooh. 1d6 force damage, 10-foot knockback.
Mhm.
Okay.
5, you get 1d6 of lightning. 6 is 1d6 of fire. 7 is 1d6 of poison. And on an 8, you get 1d6 of psychic damage.
I'd like to roll for hearing loss because of that keyboard.
It's an automatic save.
7 was 1d6
You got
poison.
Correct.
Yeah, you got it. 7 was
8.
poison.
Okay, and then 8 is 1d6
Psychic.
psychic.
I told him that if he leaves that keyboard here while Liam is on the computer and I'm working, I'm going to throw it off the deck.
Now you know what's there.
What he gets it back here? Oh shit!
My wife said save that. She's like, that thing is obnoxious. Get rid of it. I'm like, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. What is a cross? Fuck.
It's a simple ranged. There's a reloading property to it.
Yeah. Oh, add items. There it is. Okay.
You have to take an action to reload, I believe.
Yeah.
It's either that or I think you can actually.
I don't think so. I don't think.
If you have a crossbow expert, I think you can use a bonus action.
Okay.
And crossbow, light crossbow.
Yes, like Rose.
Light crossbow. Okay. Add. Let's just make it easier. Inventory.
You won't have to reload it as an action. I'm fine without that.
Oh.
That
And
seems like.
super-
That
super
seems
OP.
like. Yeah. There you go.
That's why they do the reloading is to put it in check because it does like a D8 compared to a D6 of a bow.
Yeah.
So that's why they give it the loading.
Right, but we're at level. I mean, you could buy those at level 1.
Hell yeah,
So we're at level 8. I'm foregoing the reloading action.
sweet. Pew 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 pew.
Sweet. All right. Cool. All right, on to wherever you guys are trying to go now. Ooh, let's go to the magic shop next. That'll be fun.
The wizard's pink sleeve.
Yes, the wizard's very long hand sleeve.
The pink sock.
All right. So you guys can go towards the. You're still in the little green area. Let's say it's just down the alley there. You go to the Wizard's Sleeve, Magical Emporium, and Alchemical Haberdashery.
Haberdashery, nice.
Haberdashery, a store that sells hats.
They have hats and sleeves.
Oh, okay.
As you walk in, there's a female tabaxi behind the counter.
I'm gonna walk right up to her right away and say, "Hey, you got any magic arrows for sale?"
First of all, sir, call me Lord Garmadon.
Oh shit!
A tabaxi is a lord. All right.
Yeah, condescending will help. Excuse me, Lord Garbage-Tron.
Yeah. Excuse me, Lord Garbage Pail. Do you have any arrows for sale? Magic arrows?
Arrows? No, sir. This is a wizard store. This is not for simple bows and arrows. Have you seen the Fletcher?
Yeah. I just figured you guys might have something way cooler than they had. But
Well, we do have things
apparently
way
I was
cooler
wrong.
than they have. This is a wizard
What you
store.
got?
I'll tell you. Let's see. We have spell books and scrolls of all kinds here. For 200 gold, you can be taught a cantrip from any class.
Ooh.
400 level 1 spell. 800 a level 2 spell. 2000 is a level 3 spell. Now let me tell you,
And
you must have an intelligence over 15. I don't know if what that means to you.
Never mind.
To purchase.
I crushed
all
that.
right. Well, I'm gonna exit the shop and continue playing my pipe
Before Solid leaves, I want to do something.
before I leave. Huh?
Yeah. Are there any like small things around potions or any?
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
I just want to take something in the shop and slip it into his pocket.
Okay. So in the shop, you have. What was the
You
You
question?
have to do a sleight. You have to do a sleight of hand check to steal the thing, and then sleight of hand check to get it onto me.
Okay.
Both of which I get a perception roll for.
You wouldn't get the one of them stealing it.
Right.
Not
So,
both, just one.
Yeah.
All right. So there's it says a lot of stuff in here. You want me to go through all of it?
No.
Okay, just something.
Something of decent value that someone would be upset if they pickpocketed, stole.
Okay. So you see in here there is a potion that keeps changing shape. It goes big and small, big and small, big and small, big and small. The bottle.
So this might work out for you. I'll do a sleight of hand to grab it.
Okay.
Which I'll roll a 22.
Yep, you got it.
And then I'm going to roll a nat 20 plus 4 to stick it in his pocket.
Okay, that works.
Hold on. Let me see if I nat 20 of this as well. Nat 20 plus 5, bitch. I know you put it in my pocket. Suck a dick.
Anyways.
Do you want to use one of your important rolls?
No, I couldn't. It can't beat a 25.
Don't you
Oh, yes,
replace
I
it?
can. Yeah, no, I can. No, it has to be before the roll.
Okay.
No, that's retconning. That's not fair. So he sees me stick it in his pocket, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I would it anyway.
My sound keeps fucking up.
I can't believe that. was a nat
Solid, walk out of here with it. There we go.
as he disconnects.
Oh, funky.
So I'm gonna notice that he puts it in my pocket, and I'm actually gonna roll oh god,
Just go.
no. This is a magic shop, dude. I know better than this. I have an intelligence of at least an 8. All right, so I don't know any better. I'm gonna walk right out. Never mind. I'm walking right out.
Okay.
Oh, I noticed he puts it in my pocket. I go, all right, walking right out.
So as he's leaving, I'd like to cast message on the shopkeeper and say, the satyr has light fingers, and I believe he just pilfered something.
As you get close to the door, a wall of water blocks it.
I'm gonna Misty step through it.
Okay.
So I'm outside.
You
That'll
have to be able to see it.
What?
You have to be able to see where you're going to Misty Step to it.
I think it's
Or if you've already been there as well.
He'd be fine with
Okay.
that.
Yep.
Okay.
It does use a second level spell slot, so that kind of sucks, but it's worth it.
Yeah, now we get the guards called on us.
That's exactly what just happened.
So
I didn't
this
get a chance
is
to
that
say-
kind of party.
I wanted to say before. Well, I was going to say as he walks out, because I'm just waiting outside. I could cast Veil of Shadows on him, and he becomes undetectable and untraceable.
And I hop to the rooftop. All right, cool.
Okay. You have a potion of diminution. When you drink this potion, you gain the reduce effect of the enlarge reduce spell for 1d4 hours. So you have to roll for that.
So it's called the Potion of Diminution.
Diminution. So I made
Is
up
it-
all this stuff.
Oh, it's just amazing. Okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna find it anywhere.
I just want to. All right, I'll write it down here quick. Well,
So are the guards being called on the entire party or on the satyr?
Just on the satyr.
Okay. I'd like to get out of Dodge and get the hell out of this magic store ASAP before they get there.
I wasn't in there, so I'm just chilling.
I am currently on the rooftop, and I'm going to just.
So if nobody's in there, how'd you know to put him in the cloak of shadows and he jumps on a roof if you didn't even know he got caught?
Because he's my best friend, and he came jumping through a magical water screen.
If I'm Misty stepping, it's probably for a good reason.
So I'll continue my message to the shopkeeper and say, security's a little light around here, I guess.
And she can reply, right? No, she can't
Me?
reply. No, the
No.
shopkeeper to message.
Oh, yeah, I believe so.
I thought you just sent one. Okay.
The
It's
target hears your
telepathic.
message and can reply in whispers that only I can hear.
She says, "Don't worry, the guards have been called. Plus, it was just a potion of diminution."
So back into open chat, team chat. Hello.
Thank you for the warning, by the way. We get all sorts
just a-
around here.
Just doing my best. I don't like to see folks getting taken advantage of.
We appreciate you.
Was that in party chat?
That was in group
It's all
chat,
right.
party chat. Yeah.
Fucking liar!
As the rooftop, you hear, and a big stomp on the roof as it goes by.
You just hear this.
Yeah.
Either way, I didn't hear anything because I got the hell out of Dodge. I want to be nowhere near those guards.
Through the water wall.
I mean, I guess the water wall was to stop Solid, right? Was the water wall still there?
It was
after
stopping
he got
everybody. It was stopping everybody. Yeah. He went
So I
through it,
guess
and she dropped the water wall.
out? Okay. So as soon as she drops the water wall, I am out.
You see a
I'm
small.
gonna tell
Okay.
Rake on the way out. Hey, Rake, I'm going to the. It was a separate armor shop.
Yes.
Yes, Metallurgical Pursuits. I'm going to Metallurgical Pursuits. Would you guys like to come? Would you like to come with me along with Jaxel, or would you guys like to go your separate way right now?
I'll go with you.
Okay.
Can we finish the magic
let's-
shop first, though? Let everybody,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let everybody finish the magic shop because they may want to come with
Okay.
you as well.
Sorry.
Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
still Gaberhal and Thick Gurkhak.
Big gear cock. Bigger cock. I
Do
just
you,
got
want, do, you, do you want to do anything in here there, Thickmeister?
This place is of no use to me.
Right. I can't kill anything with water.
Yeah, there are several
How much
potions
was-
in here on the wall. There's just all kinds of stuff if you want to look around
So,
anything. But
I'll pull out the old tagline. You go to anything rare and powerful?
she says we have all sorts of rare and powerful things. That's pretty much all we have in here. There there's a statuette of 3 small goats that one's copper, one's bronze, and one's stone. They look like they fit together, and have like a key in between 2 of them, where the connection is, that will unlock them and separate them. There's an orb that glows bronze sitting on the counter. There is let's see. There are 2 deck of cards sitting there.
Oh God.
There's
instantly put my hands to her mouth. Shut your mouth. My eyes are gonna dart to those decks.
okay. There's
Not his deck, not the,
Oh,
big,
the
thick
deck,
but
yeah.
yeah.
One of the potions
Big
says
cock, bro.
it's on a shelf that's labeled Elixir of Health. There's several of those up there. There's one that says like Oil of Sharpness. There's several up there on that shelf. You saw the Potion of Diminution shelf already. There's a ring that has a pig carved into it, a very small golden pig carved into it.
Oh no.
There's another ring that just kind of keeps moving, oddly, across the little table where it's sitting.
Mhm.
And let's see. Yeah, that's it.
So I'll mention to her. You said there was 2 decks there.
Yes.
Cards. I'll mention to her that first I'd like to just say that I'm interested in sowing chaos. What would be the most beneficial thing you have here to help me in my pursuits?
Let's see. Sowing chaos.
Also, while she's thinking, if she has any information on the mages in the area,
The mages?
yeah, or however you want to call them. I think it was the mages were the.
Okay, so she'll just tell you all these things.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to start with?
The decks.
Okay. This one is the deck.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the items are that she thinks would help.
Okay, so the figurines, the little 3 goats.
Yep.
These goats are small enough to fit in your pocket, right?
Mhm.
The copper and bronze goats are fused at either hip of the stone goat, and a turnkey can be seen in each. If you use an action to speak the command word and throw the figurine to a point in the ground within 60 feet of you, the figurine becomes a living creature. Okay? If the keys are not unlocked, it becomes a simple goat that can be milked. So you throw the whole thing as one piece.
Oh, cool.
It's a goat that can be milked, cannot be killed.
I'm gonna try to breed with it, or
At that point, it can become a goat of traveling, which is a large goat with the same statistics as a riding horse. So you can
That's
ride
awesome.
the goat. Yeah. Has 24 charges. Each hour or a portion thereof it spends in beast form costs 1 change. Okay.
Mhm.
So basically, it's good for 24 hours total. Or 1 charge, not 1 change. While it changes, you can use it as often as you wish. Or while it charges, I'm sorry. When it runs out of charges, it reverts to a figurine and can't be used again until 7 days have passed when it regains all of its charges again.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you separate them, you throw the goat of travail, which is the bronze goat.
Yep.
Becomes a giant goat for up to 3 hours. Once it's been used, it can't be used again until 30 days have passed.
Oh.
Hang on.
The
The
milking
copper
goat.
one, the copper one becomes a goat of terror, which is a giant goat for up to 3 hours.
Right.
It can't attack, but you can remove its horns and use them as weapons. Right? One horn becomes a lance +1, and the other becomes a longsword +2.
Oh.
Removing a horn requires an action, and the weapons disappear, and the horns return when the goat reverts to its normal figurine form.
Mm.
In addition, it radiates a 30-foot radius aura of terror while you're riding it. Any creature hostile to you starts its turn in that aura must succeed in a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw and be frightened by the goat for 1 minute, or until that goat reverts back to its figurine form. The frightened creature can only repeat the saving throw. Can do it at the end of each of its turns, ending in the effect. Shit, I'm sorry. Ending the effect on itself on a success. I don't know why I wrote it like that, but that's really hard to say in succession. Once successfully saves against the effect, the creature is immune to the ghost aura for the next 24 hours. Once figurine has been used, it can't be used again until 15 days have passed. So that's that.
That is the goat.
That is the goat.
Of holding.
You said there were a couple decks of cards there.
There are a couple decks of cards. The Orb of Gonging, the bronze sort of ball that she's got there. It's a hollow 5-inch diameter orb that weighs 5 pounds. Outer shell is composed of notched bronze rings, which can be turned so the notches line up. If you were to do that and line them up, it requires an action. Doing so causes the orb to gong loudly until the notches are no longer aligned. Sounds are spaced 6 seconds apart and can be heard out to a range of 600 feet. It can call attention to an area, disperse creatures that are sensitive to sound, stuff like that.
Very cool.
And then the Deck of Magic and Deck of Wonder. Those are just random magical events in each of those.
Oh yeah. I'll tell her that the randomness is more up my alley.
Okay.
So I'll show some interest in those.
All right. She said, because you have helped us out this day, I'll tell you what, I'll give you one of those decks for 100 gold. Or both for 2.
I will gladly take both for 2.
Okay. You get the Deck of
We're
Wonder.
all fucked. Maybe. I don't know where my pencil went, but I'll just remember that and I'll have you DM me what they do or whatever.
Okay. Well, I've got the decks right here, so you'll see them. If you want to pull a card, just tell me and I'll pull it up and hold it up to you.
Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, it's super random.
Yeah.
So I can't even look through the deck.
No.
Oh.
Each card's a blank until you flip it. Yeah. If you look
so
at the deck,
cool.
it's completely blank.
Can I shuffle them together? So
Sure.
It's a deck of 104 cards. How many cards are in each deck?
Going
That's
wondrous
a
things.
lot, dude. I don't
Okay,
know.
no worries.
Yeah,
No worries.
a lot. There's more than
Yep.
52.
And is that like an action to draw a card and Yu-Gi-Oh it? You stumbled on my trap card.
What'd you say?
Oh, you're
I said,
close to-
is it an action to pull a card and
Yeah, it'll be an action. Pull a card.
Okay.
One action.
Cool.
And it
So I
happens
will-
immediately, and it can happen. You have to call it out ahead of time.
Yep.
If you want it to be on yourself, on a party member, or on a creature.
Awesome.
But anything
So
is fair game.
It's affecting a thing. I can't just like pull it out and
One
cast
thing.
it.
Yeah, one thing.
So it has to have a target.
Right.
So wait,
Okay.
this is not a deck of many things.
Nope.
Thank
That's a little
God.
that's a little too powerful for right now, I'm sure.
Well, you never know. Sometimes people don't know what they have.
This is
That's
great.
how you go fuck yourselves.
And I pull a ruin card out and it fucking
I've only played in one D&D game where someone had an actual deck of many things.
Well, this is based on the
What's
deck
the
of many
worst ever?
things, so it's going to be interesting.
I'm sure there's some shit going on.
Yeah.
When I played, they pulled a card that summoned a Tarask on our location.
Oh my
And we were
god.
in a small cave. It was not good.
Can I ask her now that we've concluded business? I like to ask her what, if it's not too personal, what faith she follows.
She tells you, she leans closer, and she says, "Same as you, friend."
Who?
Same as me.
This is on the roof.
And then she hisses.
Like a snake or like a cat? Because I think she's a
Oh,
cat.
so she's Well, they can hiss.
Yeah, not like a. So I'll just let her know that I appreciate everything she's done here. Is there any way I can stay in contact with her?
Absolutely. Yeah, you can message her anytime if you wish.
Like an unlimited range message?
You can hear her hissing in back alleys late at night when everyone's trying to sleep.
She's in heat. Ow! Oh no!
Not again.
Okay.
I
So
gotta leave. I go stroke that pussy.
yeah. So
Oh my God.
I'll turn to leave the shop and I'll make the gesture to cover my face.
Okay. And she does the same.
Nice.
Ugly motherfuckers.
Can I? And I'll look to her and like gesture to the water wall and see if I can.
Hey, you be mine.
You mind?
And she goes, before you go, grab an elixir of health.
Oh. And also,
Is that for all of us, or?
No, you're outside, dude. You're already halfway to the fucking armor.
where the fuck my pencil went? Hold on. There we go.
So the elixir of health, when you drink it, it cures any disease afflicting you and removes the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned conditions.
Okay.
Red
And her
liquid-
name?
Clear red liquid has tiny
Lord.
bubbles.
Lord
Garmadon.
Oh, Garmadon.
Garmadon.
Mhm. Yeah, my kid's been watching a lot of Ninjago.
Gotcha.
Oh boy, you're on the Ninjago stage of life.
Yes.
Good luck, man.
Garmadon!
Is that what she evolves to after she's over PJ Masks?
No. He's watching that as well. Hello Ninja, PJ Masks, and Ninjago.
The decks were of Wonder and what?
Magic.
Magic.
Mhm.
Magic and Wonder.
Ninjago's one step below getting into like Roblox and shit. Once he starts wanting to play your computer at him,
Oh, Minecraft.
Over.
Oh yeah, he's playing Lego. He's on his Fire now playing Lego Batman.
oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Penguin Club.
Maybe you might be able to sidestep Roblox.
Dude, seriously, you should honestly introduce him to Roblox.
Yeah.
Because Roblox is really good for kids because you can learn how to program in those games. It's really good
Oh wow.
for 'em.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot.
So I will exit the shop.
Okay.
And leave Edgelord back there to do what he wishes.
Edgelord.
I'm still on the roof. From here on, I'm just gonna follow everyone from the rooftop.
Okay, and you'll be able
Since
to
the guards
avoid
are
the guards that way.
yeah, so the guards aren't on my ass.
You can see there's several guards down the street below. All right, Thick.
I have no gold and no need for magic or potions. I
Gonna give up.
am really only interested in spilling blood. So,
Okay.
I will take my leave.
Very-
Unless you need me to kill someone, which I would gladly do.
She says, at some point I may take you up on that. Matter of fact, have you seen a
Fix her
satyr around here?
Oh. Serious question.
Yes. He's a thief. Did you know that?
I did.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God. He knows he's a thief.
She says
He's
that
a lovable scamp, though.
she says that if you were to bring me his head, I would gladly give you anything in the store.
Whoa.
Bring you someone's head for stealing a simple potion.
I know, right?
Wow.
Maybe if you knew who her god was.
After you stole the potion, I think it's the insult, not the injury.
Yeah.
You can tell I'm thinking it. I'm thinking it in my head. I barely know these people.
We trusted you.
I
dude.
liked the little one, but he's not
I
worth that
injected-
much to me.
I injected myself into this party.
Kill one. Alrighty, on to metallurgic pursuits.
Okay. Let's see here. Metallurgic pursuits. That's going to be the voice I use for that.
Metallurgic.
Welcome to Metallurgic Pursuits.
What is this? Is this weapons?
Some armor.
Oh, armor.
Mm.
All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and disguise myself, or I'm gonna call down to Rake. Like, caw-caw!
Two guards look up.
Caw-caw!
It's just a bird.
Nothing to see.
What is going on with this?
I'm
fucking
gonna
keyboard. What the fuck?
I'm going to cast Past Without Trace on him.
Didn't you already?
Yes. So
It's
he
already
should.
no. I want you to come up to the roof.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He said, not caw.
Yeah,
it's like,
come on.
Not caw.
The proper word is squaw.
Squaw.
Okay, I will join you on the top of the roof.
I just want her to disguise me as someone different, different cloak color, stuff like that.
I'm gonna make you a woman.
Ooh,
Make him a gnome.
pretty goat lady.
Feel like a natural woman. Oh.
All right, Shania Twain.
Is that- she sing
like
that?
a woman.
You know that song very well.
I had to. I was forced to listen to it a lot of times as a child. So yeah, I just want to get a disguise, a different disguise from her, so I can join them in the armor shop.
Okay. Is this a magical thing you're doing, Rake?
No, well, if I could, but I mean, I don't know how far my disguise kit goes.
Just
But
roll for deception, I would assume. I guess I don't know.
I would say you don't have any supplies on you. That's what we were talking about before. So you'd have to get some. If you want a different color cloak, then you'd have to probably steal it. If you want to create something as a disguise, then I don't know. Just use your imagination.
It says on the disguise kit, proficiency with this kit lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to create a visual disguise. So I guess you do have to roll for how good the disguise is.
Yeah. It would be like a deception check, and then you just do whatever you want depending on the roll, and then your roll depends on
how good the disguise is.
Yeah.
We just want to assume that you have makeup on you, or like some pieces of clothing or something. I mean, it depends on.
I would just assume I had some cloth.
Okay.
We can trade. We can just trade clothes.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, it says there's no specific ruling for a disguise kit. It's up to the DM which ability is used for any check, and the default matching of skills and abilities is only a default. So I guess it's pretty open to interpretation.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of with most of the skills, it's pretty much open to interpretation. It's just kind of like they're kind of like a basic guideline for it.
Well, it's like if you have a jeweler's kit and you're trying to either take something apart or put it together, you have to roll a sleight of hand check to succeed at it.
Yeah. Just because you're trying to use like perfect hand motion to do something.
Yeah, it says
be like building a watch would be a sleight of hand, because it'd be like.
And the jeweler's kit just gives you the ability to add your proficiency to the roll.
It says I have cosmetics, so I can make him a beautiful woman.
Okay.
Oh.
A lady satyr with multiple titties.
I'm going to use
So many.
I could use minor illusion and just put some real big saggy tits on.
Okay.
Yes.
That'll work.
God damn it.
It seems to be a theme in your art. All right, you're fine. Good now.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna hop down off the roof, join these guys. I'm actually gonna hop down right onto the bugbear's shoulders, like, "Hey, bud," and then hop down on the ground.
Oh God!
I'm gonna nudge the giant and be like, "Hey, thanks to our friend there, might have a way to actually sneak you around."
You're welcome.
Thanks for nothing, you fucking.
You don't know that?
I literally watched you put the potion in my pocket.
Yeah, we're working as a team to steal shit from the shop. Let's get it. Get
Right?
that bread.
I'm confused because I thought I've been sneaking around this entire time.
Yeah. That's like, I thought I was doing a great job.
So this is Amber Shard's Metallurgical Pursuits.
Cool.
Behind the counter is a male hill dwarf.
Ooh.
He said, "I can make you anything you want for a price. What devotion to my god."
Well, what god do you? Yeah, who's your god?
Mogus.
Yeah, okay. So I got like 100 gold here. Think you could make me some studded leather better than what I currently own?
I can get you something for 100 gold that'll give you plus 1 AC.
I'll take it.
All right, I've got it right here. So it's
Done.
basically what you already have, but plus 1.
Okay. Done and done.
Okay.
Can I ask him? Can I ask him if he has anything that is for our non-armor wearers?
Well, yeah. I've got plenty of stuff for you. He
My weak shoulders can't hold armor.
Going to like flourish my robe and present my hand, and I have I have an alter ego that I'm so I have this ring, and I'm an imaginary duke, and he's going to be Duke Gexy, and I just pretend to be a duke.
Okay. Very good.
And I'm going to say, is there anything worthy for a duke?
Well, I'll tell you both. We have 2 things here that are really nice in the store. Otherwise, as before, I can make you anything for 100 gold and give you 1 AC. But I've got this armor of resistance here. It's it can be made to whatever you need, light, medium, or heavy. And it can cause you to have resistance to one type of damage while you wear it.
I literally can't wear armor. So do you have a nice hat or a set of gloves?
I don't wear armor.
You do realize this is an armorer, right?
Yeah, I know I'm in the wrong shop.
Yeah.
You can wear studded leather armor, can't you?
No, it fucks up my unarmored movement and my unarmored defense. I'm a monk.
Oh, right, monks.
I lose 15 movement speed if I put on armor.
Behind him is
Go
a
back to the tailor.
yeah. Behind him is a shield just floating in the air.
Ooh. What of that shield?
Well, this one here. Yes, this is my animated shield. I'm pretty proud of it. While you have this shield, you can speak its command word as a bonus action to cause it to animate. And then I'm just had to tell you the command word is just shield.
Shield. I'm not very creative.
I'm not super smart. The shield leaps into the air and hovers in your space to protect you as if you were wielding it, leaving your hands completely free.
So I would like to cast Pass Without Trace on myself, and then I'm going to use my mimicry to mimic his voice and say shield, and then run off out of the shop without the shield.
Run out without the shield or with the shield?
With the shield.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that's
right.
one way to do it.
Yeah, sure.
Fucking
Why not?
Birds.
You're out the door with the shield. Let me finish reading what it does, though. Okay.
Okay.
Shield and runs. What the fuck?
So it leaps in the air, hovers in your space, protects you as if you're wielding it. Leave your hands free. It remains animated for 1 minute until you use a bonus action to end this effect, or you're incapacitated or die. At which point the shield falls to the ground or into your hand if you have one free. Shield is made of wood. It's carried in one hand, and it increases your armor class by 2 as shields do.
Ooh.
You can only benefit from one shield at a time, so you can't go shield on somebody.
I'm gonna give it to someone anyway, because I can't really carry shields, and I don't believe.
Okay.
And monk at the same time.
Yeah.
As you go out, everyone, or who's leaving?
I'm not leaving yet. I have business with this man.
I'm already outside the shop. I don't care anymore.
Okay. As you go out, 2 guards move up to in front of you. And I'll let whoever's still in the store finish, and we'll continue this.
Okay.
Because the guards are already in the streets from being warned about prior.
Sorry about that. Do you have anything that might fit me?
Well, sir. No. No, I don't.
Not anymore.
Okay.
Shield's kind of my thing. And it's gone now. But I'll work on making another one. So if you come back in a week, I'm sure I'll have another one for you.
Okay. Time is a little bit of the essence. You mentioned something about your god. What god was that again?
I believe I said Mogus.
Mogus.
Yeah.
Mogus.
You heard of him.
I have.
He's a mean son of a bitch. That's how we like it. I'm a mean son of a bitch.
Just lets people steal his shit.
Except for what just happened, that is.
Well, I'd say let is a very laborious term that should not be applied in this situation.
What was your offer for someone who was willing to take up ownership of your god or follow them?
Yes, yeah. So
What
you
was
could,
it?
it was, if you take up following Mogus, then you could have a piece of armor, like I said, to gain 1 AC, or the now non-existent shield.
I guess with that, I'll just turn around and walk out.
He's not worthy.
I'll ask the dwarf. What would it be worth to you if I could get that shield back for you?
Well, I'll tell you what, I can make you something, anything you like. What are you looking to get?
I don't fuck with armor, unfortunately. How about good standing in the city?
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. I can put in a great word for you in this city.
Yeah,
I'm highly respected here.
I prefer my reputation over.
Ambershard's the name. How you doing?
I'll grab his hand, shake it. I'll say, "Well, I have a plan. I'm going to have to use a slight copy of your image here, if that's all right."
Copy of my image. What do you mean by that? You stealing my soul, son?
Tell you what, you let me handle it. You stay put.
That sounds like a hell of a deal.
Did he just turn into a Texan?
No, he's
Oklahoman.
no, he's Tropic Thunder.
I'm Robert Downey Jr.
I'm just
Robert Downey Jr.
I'm
I'll
a
run out
dude
of
just
the
playing a dude.
Dressed as
I'm
a
just
dude.
dressed as a dude, playing a dude. All right.
Quick question.
So
because I wasn't here last time. Is our temple for our gods in here in this city?
There's a temple
Yep.
for every god in the city. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very metropolitan place. A lot of people, a lot of businesses. I mean, it's the biggest city in Theros, so there's a temple for each god.
Okay.
All right. Anybody want to finish up in here?
Yeah, I would like to finish up. I approach slowly, and what's your name again?
Ambershard.
And I look Ambershard in the eye, and I've recently moved out of my parents' house.
Well, congratulations
And
to
it
you.
just so happens that I too worship the god Mogus. Does that non-game? Do I already worship this god, or
Yeah.
is this a point where I accept it?
No, you already worship it.
That's why you're so
Okay.
hasty now.
Yeah. So I cannot begin to tell you the amount of savagery I have for the world. I am a bloodthirsty bugbear.
I wish
And I
had a
will
stronger name.
I will bring honor to Mogus for the rest of my days. I was born under a special sign, the Eye of Mogus.
So he hops up on
Sir.
top of the counter so he can get like eye to eye with you.
Beats his chest.
He throws his little hand on your shoulder. And he says, "Son, I remember when I moved out of my parents' house. That was a tough day. But you know what? I'm the man I am today because of that moment. That formed me, that shaped me, that brought me to Mogus. As I'm sure it did you. And I spilled blood, yeah. Do I regret it? Sometimes. Sometimes, but right now, I'm just glad you crossed my path. I'll tell you what. You pick an armor and you get it.
Ooh.
What you
Tell
wearing,
me what
son?
you have.
What you wearing, son?
Yeah, just tell me what you have. I would like the family symbol of thick Gurgak.
The giant codpiece built into the fucking armor.
Have you ever seen an eggplant?
More wheel of cheese.
You ever
Are
seen four-
eggplants actual things in this realm?
They can. They are now.
It might be.
4 dimes stacked on a table?
You ever seen a button on a fur coat?
One of them little mushrooms that stick out of the ground.
Yeah, whatever you think will bring the most honor to Mogus, I will cover it in the blood of my enemies.
All right. What armor do you wear?
How do I know?
It's on your should be on your character sheet.
Fighters are heavy. You should be.
You can do
proficient.
plate, right? Yeah. So just do whatever. Are you not wearing armor now on your character sheet?
I had armor on my character sheet.
What's your AC?
AC is
16 probably.
16.
Make it 18.
Okay.
Ooh.
Look out.
Is King still inside?
No,
No.
What? Why not?
I thought you left with his image.
I haven't fucking left yet.
Okay.
I gotta,
Yeah,
do,
you're still
I
inside.
gotta do something.
No, I'm not the one that walked out.
Yeah. So add 2 to it. And
Him and
change-
the bird.
So basically, you're now wearing a bugbear plate,
Bugbear plate.
and it's going to give you a plus
Made
2
of
to AC.
bugbear?
Yeah.
It's called the
Yeah.
bugbear.
It's made of bugbear. Like
It's got,
so.
a big,
Bugbear.
it's got like you just cut a bugbear's like chest off,
Yeah.
and it's got that on front of the plate
with nipples.
with nipples. Yeah.
With nipples.
Yeah, dude, don't forever forget nipples on chest plates. It's
Batman.
Batman. Yeah, I was gonna say George Clooney, Batman. Very important.
How come?
Is there an upstairs to this place?
No, there's not.
So I'd like to have it put out there. As soon as King walks out, I'd like to walk back in. Preferably while Robot and the dwarf are still inside.
Okay. All right. I guess we'll handle it that way. Are you trying to forego the guards outside?
No, I'd like to have a conversation with the followers of Mad Bull over there.
He's trying to switch teams.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right. What's up?
Oh, I'm waiting on King to leave.
I'm not. I'll let you have your time. I'm not leaving. I'm gonna do something that guards attention.
Okay. Can you give us a minute and like
I'll-
step somewhere else?
I'll plug my ears and turn around.
So he cannot hear me and he cannot see what I'm doing. Correct?
Sure.
No, I'm facing the wall. I'll give you this one. for free.
Sure.
I'd like to say, gentlemen, be careful. Be careful of the things you speak of in the presence of others, and my eyes will glow a certain color as I say that. And I will DM Robot and Adam that color because I don't want everybody to know, just the people looking at me.
I don't think anybody's in here besides you guys.
And you.
I'm facing the wall. My ears plugged.
Well, I guess I'm technically in there because if I leave, the guards are there, so I'm technically still in the shop, I guess.
Amanda was the only one that booked it out the door.
Okay.
So you were facing the wall too with your ears plugged, right?
I mean, yeah, sure. Probably not because I have a. I literally have a passive perception of. I have a passive perception of 15, so I probably heard what he said.
Okay, that's fine.
15. I think mine's higher than that. Oh, perception now.
Well, 10 is average for most people. 15 is pretty good. 20 is godlike, so a 15 I'd say is
I have
pretty
passive investigation.
You will make dangerous enemies openly speaking like that. That's all I want to say.
But you are my party member, so I don't give a fuck what you do.
Ambershard looks at you and says, "You know what, son? I've been around this world a hell of a lot longer than you, and I tell you what, I've been saying Moses' name since the day I was leaving my parents' home, and I'm going to continue saying that right now. And Mogus loves me for it. And he'd love you too if you said it. Don't be scared of the people around here, sir. This is a free community.
That's an interesting philosophy. I'm just going to continue walking out.
Appear as you are, son. Appear as you are.
So who's next?
I'm gonna crack. Is there a front window on this place that I can open up?
Yeah, sure.
So I'll just crack the window and still stay inside though, and shout with thaumaturgy empowered 3 times as loud voice and say, "Stop, thief!"
Onto who's that?
Towards the
Rake?
the bird exiting and the
Okay.
guards.
I can't be tracked without accepting for magical means.
They're not tracking you. They say they see you bust out the door.
But I'm undetectable.
You're not invisible.
That's without trace is a +10 to stealth
It's
checks.
just stealth, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're busting out the door in front of them while they're standing in the street. I think they probably see you.
I mean,
Otherwise,
technically-
otherwise, it's invisibility. Because that's
no,
like a
no. Technically, she could stay close to the to like the building walls on the outside. And
Shadow monk. I'm a badass at stealth. I'm not gonna go caw on the square and hoisting the shield in the air.
The shield's floating around you, isn't it?
Got
Or
it.
it's hoisting itself in the air.
Amanda, don't forget, you have Shadow Step unlimited, basically.
60 feet. Bang, 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 bang.
Is it like okay? Is that an action or a free action? Like what
It's
is
a bonus
it?
action.
The bonus action? Fuck,
Cast Without Trace is a spell.
that's insane.
Well, we're talking Shadow Step.
Yeah,
Okay.
Amanda, just fucking Shadow Step because you can. It's the same as Misty Step, but it's free.
Well, bonus action.
It's literally free.
Ish.
Yeah, I'll shadow step and I'll
When
stream.
we're in RP and not in
Okay,
actual
fuck
combat,
you.
it's free.
Okay, but there's like a how would I do that? So they're looking for you. So they know what you look like. They're definitely looking for you. So I'd be very careful about your next store or something like that, or as you're going to wherever you want to go.
Can I pull the hood further over my head? See if that'll hide me.
I mean,
So the
she
2 guards
could
that have
honest-
moved up
she
on the
could-
outs. Go
She
ahead.
could make another disguise for herself and totally pass these guards by.
So what would you say? We're at 3 stars, 4 stars?
All right.
Probably 4 stars. Yeah, you're getting close to
We're
5
probably
stars.
at like, honestly, with the shit that we've done, we're probably at like 3.
The helicopter's out.
Some of us haven't done anything in this town.
They have a couple SWAT units coming on to us. That's about it.
Pass Without
What's
Trace.
your next, guys?
No, it doesn't. Pass Without Trace, the spell does not say that you can do anybody else. It's range area itself. Just
No,
self.
he's talking about her disguise.
I'm
kit.
talking to Super Totally Fresh.
Well, I don't know that because on D&D Beyond it says a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection.
Right. Then the next it gives you +10 to stealth. It's not like invisibility. Because
Yeah.
that would be invisibility.
Yeah, look at the top at range area. That's where you'll see the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So-
fine. I'm by myself anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. That's not a. It was not a problem. I was just saying for the future, so you know.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's all it was. Clarification.
Invisibility would be nice.
All right. So the.
If only someone hadn't slipped something into my fucking, my sash, so I could have tried to find a potion of invisibility or a ring.
Listen, I'm about to get invisibility. that I
there's a
can-
lot of stuff in there that would actually do
Suck
that.
my dick, Tiefling. Suck my little furry dick, all right?
Hey, you can't say that to me. You don't know I'm bad.
All right, so we're going to the weaponsmith next.
Oh shit! No, time out. I'll retcon this in the future, but or I will make amends to that in the future. But I wouldn't do that to Amanda.
What? I'm confused.
You wouldn't do what to Amanda?
I
What are we talking
wouldn't.
to?
Huh?
What are we talking about?
I had a different plan. I'll do it some other time.
So the whole thing about stealing his image and stuff like that's not happening now?
Well, it already happened.
Oh, so you jumped out the door and you did say that. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
she used Pass Without Trace, and now she's gone. The guards
She can shadow step and just
look
bang,
for her, and they come to you and say, what happened? Where'd she go?
You tell me you're the city guards.
Well, you're the one yelling.
She busted out my shop and took off.
All right, then. We'll keep an eye out.
All right. Roger.
And they walk off.
Yeah.
All right. Who is still left? You're gone at Iraq, right? You came in, told them that, and then left with your red eyes?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You're all out from Abershard. So Abershard is done. All right. What now?
I say let's go to the weapon shop.
Okay.
Hold on. As I was walking out, weren't there guards there?
We just dealt with that. Yeah.
Oh,
You're disguised still.
You're disguised. They're not looking for you. They're looking for her with a shield.
I look like a female, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't know if they were gonna come up and do anything. So yeah, we're gonna.
No. Yeah, they walked off looking for her.
They catcall you. Hey, saggy tits.
Fuck off! That's what I say. Oi!
All right, so that one's across the area there. You see where the river cuts through Melitus there, and it's going to be that big blue icon on the screen there, close to the main governmental structure where Rev may have been taken. Head cleaver, Iraq, the head cleaver may have been taken, or may not have been taken. We don't know.
Where I got away heroically.
Yeah, I got away heroically.
Yeah, let's go buy some weapons, guys.
Okay. All right, and you guys are going without rake. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
rake.
The bird was taken off.
Yeah, still taking off. Or are you joining back up?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. The shield is gone, and I'm back, but I've changed my cloak to a different color.
Okay.
You got repainted.
Yes.
Are you using a spell to do that, or using just your Master of Disguise kit?
Just Master of Disguise.
Okay.
So
So
the cloak is reversible.
Turtling up for the Turtle Club.
yeah, that'll have to be something we talk about, just as far as like doing that over and over again later on.
Unlimited disguises.
Right? Yeah. Unlimited disguises. Bang! I'm green. Bang! I'm blue. Bang! I'm yellow. Get away. Yeah. We'll see.
Card must not be that bright.
All right. So you go to Blacksmith Brothers.
Yep.
So upon entry, there's a sign right there that says "Pay up or shut up. 1 gold for service."
Oh Jesus.
1 gold for service.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Is it a hole in the wall or?
No, this is nice.
Oh.
It's like the Blacksmith Brothers Emporium. I mean, it's got
What other stores charge the cover charge to get in?
Yeah, this is the premier blacksmithery.
I am outside, playing my flute.
I would like to walk in and start looking for some great swords or something that could help me potentially kill people.
Hang on 1 second.
Sure.
I'll pay the 1 gold to enter, but high chance I'm not buying anything in here.
But you mind covering me?
I'm a monk that swings a great sword.
So there's one really nice sort of granite counter, and there's one that's made of old sort of really ramshackle wood. There's a female Goliath behind the nice one, and there's a rock gnome behind the other female.
I'd like to
gnomes.
How you doing?
The rock gnome's at the dirty counter, the little counter,
Yeah.
the wood counter. All right. So, Rev.
Yeah, I'll approach the female Goliath and be like, "How you doing?"
He pops his packs as he gets closer to him.
Yeah, or like loosening my shoulders.
She says, "I'll be doing a lot better if you Could buy some of my wares here.
Do you have anything that?
I got 7 gold.
Actually, no. I gave those up for the crossbow. Remember?
Oh, shit.
What have you got?
So you see all sorts of things on the wall. High quality weapons, everything's shiny, looks good. On behind the other counter, behind the rock gnome, the female over there, everything's sort of like a little bit rusty, maybe not as sharp. She says, "Well, it depends how much money you got."
About that.
I'd like to speak to her in Giant. That's one of our shared tongues, I believe.
Okay.
And tell her my name, my full name, Arak Head Cleaver Kalagamune, and tell her that I am out for vengeance after my village my tribe was destroyed by members of a certain city, and I can pay her in praise and glory. And her name will be immortalized in the Kalagamune. I don't know
So
history.
she looks at you and she gets kind of this perplexed look, and she looks over your shoulder a little bit and she goes, "So are you cashing in? That's what's doing?"
Yes.
She says, "The price I have is a little high, but the quality is exceptional. Any strong blades can be attuned or infused here if one has the coin and ability. There is, let's see. So most things here are 50 gold. Basically what you would read off the normal weapons list is all there. But everything's a little bit more expensive. One item is 25 gold. It's a hand axe. There is... she tells you that all the items add +4 to force damage. +4 of force damage.
Okay. I'd like to take a great sword that adds that.
She's not done yet.
Okay.
She also says there's let's see what I've got here. She has the oil of sharpness there as well, like they had in the other store. I don't know if you saw that before. Clear gelatinous oil that sparkles with tiny ultra thin silver shards. Okay. You can cut one slashing or piercing weapon, or up to 5 pieces of slashing or piercing ammunition. Applying takes 1 minute to do. For 1 hour, it's magical and has a +3 bonus to attack and damage. Those are 200 a bottle. Let's see. There is that ring that you saw, or that Gabriel saw before, that kept moving, is on the table as well here. It's just seems to be like bebopping around all over Melodus. This is the ring of free action. While you wear the ring, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement. In addition, magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or strained.
Cool.
And there
That's
is...
super strong.
Yeah. And that thing's 300 gold. And then there is a blade there that is a dagger. It's a piece of jagged stone. And it has like a maze-like pattern on it with no beginning or end that you can find. You can see the maze, but you can't really... You can get in, but you can't really seem to get back out if you're following along with your finger. That one is 200 gold. And... yeah, that's what we got.
To swear a blood oath on the blood of my people, and ask her for the greatsword and one of the vials of oil.
Okay. So the great sword is just the one with the force damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she allows you to take both of those.
Hey.
King, let's see. I'm writing these down here. Red's got that. Rock. That's that.
I have a question. I overheard some of that conversation.
Mhm.
Do rock people have blood?
We're not rock people, motherfucker.
Robot, I bet you can find out.
Rock man has blood?
Spill it.
You're welcome to try.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
I like this.
You see the bugbear get fully erect.
that's funny because I'm already rock hard.
And that's
Don't
it. for
move
the night.
away, or you will trigger an opportunity attack.
Right.
By the way, this female is Nerurt Jarlag,
No, Sherlock.
and then the rock gnome's Pension. Just so you know, it's on their little name lapel tags. All right, that it for you?
Does the gnome have anything else I can buy?
She has cheap weapons that are untested quality. Everything is in the store is 1 gold piece, except for one item that's 100 gold pieces. It's a great axe.
You said they're untested items?
Untested quality.
Ah. So first hit might shatter.
Don't know. It is a risk.
What items are like that? Is it like the same gambit of items? Just
All except for that one great axe for 100 gold.
could I buy a dagger for 1 gold piece?
Sure.
Okay, I want to see what happens. Dagger of questionable durability.
Do you pick it up?
Yep.
Let's see what happens.
And I shove it violently into my pocket. See what happens.
Shatters on impact.
That's what I'm thinking. Fucking D&D Beyond. Crash.
No,
is
it's not crashing. It's just trying
I
to
get
find out
the-
how to get the dice up. Like, how do you have to pull up a character? I guess.
Yeah.
It's fucking dumb. Should just have a dice page.
Just trying to take 1 gold away, but it's having a really hard time doing that. Here we go.
What were you asking about rock gnomes, Solid?
What's that?
You're saying something about rock gnomes?
Rock gnomes.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope, don't care.
All right, there we go. Got the dice reload now.
I'm just wondering if it was a Snurblin, but it's not.
No.
Snifferblin.
Snurblin.
Aren't they like gray?
Yeah.
Probably hotel.
Then there's Drugar, who are gray dwarves.
Those are the Underdark dwarves, or
Yeah,
they're
they're all-
from Mind Flayers, right? Did Mind Flayers fuck them up?
No.
They're
They live
Underdark.
they live underground, pretty much.
Yeah, there is the Underdark dwarves, which are the Drugar, and then the Underdark gnomes are Snurblin.
Look it up.
And-
I think Drugar are
And Drow.
Mind Flayer products. I think they were like.
No, they're not
became-
Mind Flayer. They're not Mind Flayer products. They're just dwarves that literally lives in only darkness that
Right.
Mind Flayers have taken over.
Let's see.
Snifferblin.
Is anybody else going to do anything in this armor? I'm sorry, the blacksmith.
You were rolling to see if my weapon exploded.
It's stuck to your hand. That's what I rolled.
Ah,
In your pocket.
how do I get it unstuck, Gnome?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I just sell the
Saw that
stuff. I don't
coming.
make it.
Can I smash it?
You can try.
I'll smash it against the counter.
You take 4 points of damage, but it does smash him.
Okay.
Goes away.
I don't like that. I'm actually knocked unconscious.
I'm making death saves.
Yeah.
Actually, 4. Damn, that's double your HP. So
Four's fucking 10% of my HP. So.
So wait, double your HP. That means you're dead, right? Not making dead saves.
Yeah. Oh,
All right. So no, nobody's doing anything
I
else.
think we're all.
Anybody
Me,
going anywhere
like,
else?
Let me buy another dagger. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe that was just expected. Nope, head out.
I'm looking at these. They are Durgar are from Mind Flayers. They were subjugated by Mind Flayers and broke away because their god is the one that broke them away. Let's see. Durgar probably struck Durgan, dialect of Dwarven, descended from a dialect of Shield Dwarves, and heavily influenced by Mind Flayer and Drow words found in Undercommon. Let's see. Yeah, there was a Dungeons & Dragons, the Dragon Talk that was on this. The list, Glory should know. Guy was on there and was talking about the Durgar.
Heck yeah.
And it's pretty cool. Pretty cool history. And there's another, I don't know who. There's like two sects of them. One's like super violent against Mind Flayers and will attack them at any cost. And there's another one that's like doesn't like them and will attack them if it looks advantageous to them.
Yeah.
There are two races of them.
Yeah, there's one sect that is very, very against Mind Flayers, and then there's one that's like very subservient to Drow and Mind Flayers.
Yeah.
They're just kind of like, oh, okay, I guess we'll do whatever you want.
Guess you're smarter than us.
Yeah. Same thing with the Smurf one.
Were they products of Mind Flayers as well?
No, Smurblin? No, they're like the Grey Dwarves are not either.
They're called deep gnomes.
Yeah, deep gnomes. The deep gnomes are just they're the same as like Grey Dwarves. They're just kind of like gnomes that have existed in the Underdark.
Okay.
Like Drow.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah.
I think I took Undercommon as a language. Nope.
And where are we heading? Anyone going anywhere else? You have a list of the shops there.
Nope.
We still have
Negative.
the art and music supply.
Ooh. Oh yeah, let's go check that out. Art and music supply. That's a good one.
I want to go to music supply, please.
Okay.
Oh yeah, dude, get a fucking wicked flute.
Yeah.
You're still disguised as a lady?
Correct.
All right. So as you approach the art and music supply, you hear a lute playing that you can hear from outside.
Ooh.
Everyone roll a
I want right in.
charisma check, please.
Charisma check.
Yeah, all of you.
If you're near me, you get +3.
Oh shit! So like a charisma saving throw.
Yes.
Well, that's a 22 for me.
Okay.
Damn, dude.
I got a 17.
Okay.
22.
Very good.
Damn, dude.
That's with your +3, Rev.
Correct.
Yep. You have what, +8 to charisma or
Robot?
something?
Amanda.
+9.
No.
What? Why do you? Oh, because paladins are charisma.
Trying to get my thing
Yeah.
pulled up.
Wait, why do
There
you
we go.
+9?
Oh,
Fuck.
that's crazy, dude.
Oh,
He's like,
+3 plus proficiency plus my +3 for saving
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
or protection.
And I get a +3.
I'll
So I
allow
rolled
it.
a 4.
What was it?
I rolled a
rolling?
4.
A 4.
Nat 1?
Perception.
What? You got a nat 1?
Charisma roll.
Oh,
Just a
Charisma.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. No,
saving throw.
I can't fix it. Amanda, you rolled a what?
Rolls an 8. Well, 8 + 3, so
11.
11. So anybody below 16, I'll just tell you before you waste a port and roll or anything like that,
Shit.
has to pay
So close.
twice the price if you buy anything here in Zumnus Rumgarth's
It's
place.
too late. It's too late. I can't even know the outcome of the roll
Okay.
before I interject.
So as you enter, there's a Triton back there, a male playing a lute.
Oh, I thought you meant
Male
try that.
Triton? Weird. Out of water. I'm just kind of like
Mhm.
look at him like
He's got a cup of water next to him.
yeah.
Pouring
I'm
his
just
gills.
puzzled as I walk up to him. My
This is not the
titties
first
about-
time you've heard this. I told you there were
My
Tritons walking the
illusionary
streets here in
titties.
Melodus.
They're actually really popular, aren't they?
Yeah, they're very popular in the city of Melodus.
Rated
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
My illusionary titties are bouncing as I walk up to the thing, and I'm just gonna hold out my pan flute.
Mhm.
And say, sir, I hear you're the best in town. Is there any adjustment you could make to this?
What do you use it for, sir?
I mostly use it for entertaining people.
As an ATM.
Mostly entertainment. It's one of my professions.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I try to entertain most of the people.
House music.
Right. Can you
Yeah.
make this thing rip out some dubstep?
Can you make this rip out some nasty techno beats?
For 200 gold, I'll tell you what. I can tune this thing up like you wouldn't believe. It would give you +2 on your performance.
Ooh. Put some speed holes in it.
Yeah, +2 my performance for 200 gold.
Mhm.
Does anybody have 155 gold
I would like to.
that I can borrow?
I would like to offer up my second greatsword, the one I had before the one I just got, and see what I can get for that.
Probably the wrong store to sell that. But
Traded.
He says, "Sir, I have no use for weapons here. You go check the general store. Maybe see if you can find a lady named Rolly, or you can
Okay.
take this over to the blacksmith."
Okay, can I tell the party to hold on and I'll be right back?
can I slip solid something, but on the low?
It depends on what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to give him a bell to sell or trade. I'll whisper to him, "Psst. It's a magic bell." A wink, wink.
Okay.
So, is it really a magic bell? Am I missing this? Okay, am I missing something here?
It's
All
a
right.
bell out of burglar's kit.
Okay. What do you do with your bell, Solid?
All right, so I'm gonna take this bell out and be like, I'm gonna be real careful with it.
Ooh, yeah.
Doesn't ring at all. I'm gonna say, sir, I have this bell.
It's the only silent bell in the world.
I'm gonna set it down. I'm gonna set it down and make sure it doesn't make any noise. I'm gonna say, sir, if this bell makes noise, somebody will die.
Ooh.
For whom
This-
the bell tolls.
This bell, whenever it tolls, somebody dies. Now, it's not immediately known to you who may die, but it's someone within a mile radius of this bell that will die. I'm gonna roll deception for it.
Okay.
The elf's gonna get a 15 for insight.
Huh?
15 plus whatever. He's gonna roll a 15
Okay, use your port and roll.
Yeah. Plus
Okay,
whatever
so his roll is
modifier he gets.
15.
I get a 16.
Unfortunately, with this modifier, that does not work. He's like, "Sir, you're a silly man." He takes a bell and starts ringing it. Ding-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. Hopefully, it's not you. Ding-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. You can have your bell back.
Paul's dead.
I apologize.
Everybody in the room.
I was the wrong information.
Oh, my bad. It's this belt, not that belt.
I'd like to slap my knee in extreme enjoyment.
Pretty messed up.
I'm gonna take the bell.
Shove
I'll be
it
like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna ring it a few times. I'm gonna throw it right at fucking Gabriel's head. You fucker.
I'll take the full force of that bell. Sneak attack damage and everything.
But I'm just gonna ask him. What other instruments do you have around here? What all do you have for sale? Anything magical? Anything divine?
Well, I gotta tell you, anything I play is divine, and every single song that comes out of here is magical.
I bet you I'm better in performance. I bet you. Hold on. I bet you anything in this shop that I can perform better than you can.
Damn.
Whoa.
Devil went down to Georgia.
I'd like to cast.
Well, you know what? Just turns out I have time for this kind of silliness.
This is literally Devil went down to Georgia.
That's exactly what I'm looking for. I honestly almost chose a fiddle for mine so I could play Devil Went Down to Georgia. Considering who my god is, that you guys don't know. But my performance is pretty fucking good.
All right, let's see.
I'm gonna on a wild guess here, out of character. I'm gonna guess it's not Georgia.
There's a devil went down to?
No, that your god is not Georgia.
No, you're probably right on that one.
Let's see. All right. Let's do it. He goes for it. He says he's into it. What do you want to get?
I just want you to, if I win, I would like you to tune my flute so I can gain better performance with it. So it sounds better to all the town folks.
Tell you what, I'll run it up to +3 if you beat me.
Ooh, if I beat you.
What are the odds if he loses?
It'll cost your soul.
What happens? Yeah, I'll just say it. If I lose, tell you what, I'll give you the rest of my gold.
That's fair.
All right.
How much is the rest of your gold?
So,
The rest of my gold is 545.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play my flute.
All right. 1 second. Let me pull up a stat block here.
can I help him with this? Like, actually help him?
I mean, yeah.
Gain advantage on this? Ooh. How would you help me play my flute, though?
I got you.
Put a tambourine behind you.
No, I got you.
Shit.
I can't help you anymore just because I'm already giving you immaculate breasts.
Are you with us again?
Is this
He should
right?
be getting advantage because of that. It's
Yes, I am.
distracting him.
This must be right. Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
All right, so King is helping me as well, so I get advantage on that.
I'm using Talica from the BR stat block, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion to basically echo his flute sounds and make it sound like it's a orchestral like level volume.
Okay. I'll give you +2 for that.
Like the devil with his demons.
Helping you out. Don't say I never helped you. Uh-oh.
So as
Man, I don't know if this is gonna be enough. Okay.
as he starts to play, his feet lift off the ground and he's raising up into the air. Zumnus the Triton is hovering above the ground with this
I want to end my spell and leave the store.
with this playing. He starts playing this lute. It just sort of echoes around. Let's do the roll.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. And oof.
That's a bad oof for Adam.
Yeah.
You rolled that one. Yeah.
No, that's actually good when he rolled an 18. It's +13 to performance.
Oh,
That's a 31.
Yeah. Can you beat a 31?
Fuck no, I got a 27. God damn it, I rolled a 19.
Here, I can snap a cap for you. There you
Fucking
go.
31.
But he rolled a 31 and got 45 gold for his trouble.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So I'm gonna, after I guess everything is said and done, I will take out the gold out of my pouch, look at it for a second,
Run out of the store.
set it down on the counter, and say, "A win is a win, sir."
Very good, sir. It was. You know what? It was nice playing with you.
It was also nice to know that there is someone better than I at music in this town. Not too many people can beat a satyr in their natural pan fluting.
Well, now you know.
I may have to come back here and challenge you again.
I'd be up for that. Bring more gold next time, though. First time's free, they say.
I shall.
All right. Just turn into like a plantation owner or something.
Yeah, right.
Well, I'll tell you what, boy.
I tell you what, boy.
Can I
That real
interject
good.
Can I interject here and take the pan flute away from Jaxel and put it on the counter
No.
and say, you're going to upgrade this pan flute. I'll roll intimidation if you want me to.
Oh my god.
You don't have to do that. And he says, "Oh, it's you, huh? I've heard about
It
you."
is me.
Well, sure. Give me 20 minutes.
Roger.
And with that, I'll take a bathroom break.
While Adam's doing that, Amanda, I'm gonna cast a message to you
Solid, you motherfucker.
and just say I recognize those moves. Phoenix would be proud.
I'd like to whisper to Solid and say, I'd like 10% of all your profits moving forward.
He's your agent now.
That is not gonna happen.
This is representation, motherfuckers.
Rev. All right, hold on. Roll an insight check.
Insight.
Yep. Hold on. I'm gonna roll my deception. Okay.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
I got a 21 for deception.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
whatever,
say, okay.
whatever you roll beat me, so.
All right. Sounds good, bro. Sounds good. I appreciate you.
Amanda, you got my message?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want to respond?
Uh,
So wait, did I miss something? Rev, how the fuck are you making everybody just do whatever you want? Just through intimidation?
I'm an 8'6" stone golem. Yeah.
All right. Makes sense.
I'll just say to you, King, that we'll have to work together at some point.
All right, that's all I need.
I don't want to give away too much, but for the entirety of the time we're in Melitus, my intimidation is basically a plus 20.
What?
Yeah.
Say it again.
I don't want to give away too much, but for the entirety of the time we're in Melitus, my intimidation is plus 20.
Plus 20.
Whatever I roll, plus 20.
Jesus.
Then why roll?
And that's why Adam's just telling me no.
You could roll in that one.
I'd still be a 21.
Yeah, well, these NPCs seem to have some decent modifiers. Seeing as Saul just got a 31 performance rolled against him.
Yes. Okay. So wait. So when this is done, it's another +2, right? That's what he said.
Yeah.
Miscellaneous bonus +2. That puts my performance at +10.
Ooh.
That's fucking crazy.
So, Adam, just to catch you up.
Apostle of Orcus. This dude is hilarious.
Just to catch you up, I messaged Amanda and said I recognize those moves. Phoenix would be proud. She said we'll have to work together in the future.
Okay. Very good.
And the only reason I know that is because I'm an acolyte, so I can recognize others of my faith.
Right.
And then Rev, no, go ahead. You say what you guys did.
I got the pan flute up, and Adam already knows why.
No, the roll you guys did.
Oh, I told Jaxel that he owes me 10% of all his profits going forward.
Oh,
And,
okay.
I failed miserably on a
Oh,
perception or insight check. But I don't even remember what it was.
Yep. And
So
I
he agreed.
I just said straight up of like, okay, cool, sounds
Mhm.
good.
Okay.
But he failed on the check, so I am going to give him 0% of anything. So
did you get a Did you do intimidation? Is that what you did?
No, he did a deception against my insight.
or you did a deception against my insight.
Why would you not use intimidation?
No, vice versa.
You were telling him that you were going to give.
He owed me 10% of his profits.
Right. So that's you initiating, right?
Right.
And you did.
He was just talking. He wasn't intimidating
Right,
anybody.
I wasn't intimidating. I was just saying, just like an offhand comment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Saul lied his ass off and said yes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Rev took it hook, line, and sinker.
That's the way the dice roll. Man.
I'm
Dice
gonna
roll.
flick him 2.
I see.
Oh wait, I don't have any gold left, so fuck.
I'm gonna flick him 0 gold.
Be like, hey guy.
Hey, the Asian gets whatever he earns, so if you haven't earned any gold, it's I haven't been doing my job. All right.
All right. So that ends the shopping spree of Melodus.
Hey.
Where would you like to go? What would you like to do?
I want to leave Meltus, and I'd like to continue on our quest to find whatever the fuck we're trying to find, I guess.
Well, you need to know the thing that you were told in the initial setting was that you needed to
Xenagos.
find Theros, the
What?
bard.
Oh.
What'd you say? Syndaghost?
Xenagos is who we're after.
Yes. But to find locations and all that stuff, you need to find Theros.
Theros. Okay, so this is what I want to do. I would like to tell the party we should go to every single inn and every single bar in the city. We should split up real quick and trying to find information on Theros the Bard.
Okay.
You sure your disguise is gonna hold up long enough to do that?
Yeah, I was about to say, as you guys leave, there's a very, so it's been 20 minutes, he's giving you the flute and all that stuff. As you guys leave, there's a very intricate drawing of your party. Everybody pretty much well detailed. And you two in your last known Rake and Jexal. Sorry, the spelling is just killing me. Rake and Jexal as your last seen selves when you're in trouble.
Oh,
That's right.
Quick question.
I'll just Misty step away from it. Any gathering that happens, I'll just Misty step away from that.
Okay.
And like continue as a female satyr. And when I do encounter somebody of similar height and stature, I'm actually going to try and sleight of hand their cloak away from them if it's available to grab.
All right, very good.
I can roll for it if you'd like.
No, that won't be necessary. We'll allow that.
Just to make sure my cloak is different, so I kind of look like because I look like a female satyr right now, but I just want to make sure that I have a different cloak on.
Hands up.
Yeah, I have a different cloak on.
Yeah.
Make sure I just look slightly different.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Being that I'm a resident of this city and part
Yes.
of the bar scene, is there a chance that I might know where this bard is at?
Oh, shit.
or
Okay.
have heard of him?
Good question. Excellent question.
Good.
All right. So what you know?
I heard my bitch mom talking about this bard.
She goes on and on.
So this is for the residents of Meltus. Oh, that's interesting. Good. They know this. So Barris is a prohibited word in the city, punishable by life imprisonment.
Oh,
Whoa.
And you guys don't know this, just only thick Gurgok.
Yeah.
Thick Gurgok knows that it's the prohibited word in the city, punishable by life imprisonment. He was the last and only living graduate of the Bard College of the Brush.
Ooh.
Born a Triton, but he grew up here as an Anapsian, which is one of the philosophical sects of Melodus. Anapsian philosophy embraces frivolity, drink, and art to their detriment, usually. Anyway, he excelled. His art was looked at as very extreme and was front row in the galleries at the observatory. Because of the power that of that space, the observatory, and his talent combined, the constellations started moving to mimic his paintings in the sky. So as people would watch the stars, they would align to whatever painting he just put up. Okay. The oracles all over Meltus became blind and deaf to the gods at that point because he was rewriting history with his paintings, basically,
That's so cool.
and the future. Soon enough, the paintings actually became reality, and the world became shaped by them in a way that made him more of a god than a beast. He was shunned, his paintings confiscated, and his degree was stripped. He was allowed to stay in the city, but painting was forbidden, and all of his art had to be approved before release. It was thought he gave up painting entirely until one day in the temple of Thassa, a great mural was revealed in a ceremony for the resident artist there, Juné. Juné never showed up at the ceremony, but the mural was revealed, and the painting was immediately verified as the work of Barus. It depicted a great kraken of the Siren Sea, Tromocratus, attacking Melodus and crushing their greatest literary work, the Pyrgnos, which is basically their library that's built out of library pages. So stone
Oh, cool.
library pages is how it's built, and it contains all the works of Melodus and almost all of Theros. But anyway, so it was a picture of Thomocratus attacking Melodus and crushing the Pyrgnos. Art was immediately washed away, which turned out to be a terrible mistake because waves crashed the bay and the Kraken arose to reenact the exactness of that painting. The city eventually repelled the great monster, but the library was destroyed. It took great magic to restore the works and a decade to rebuild the Pyrgnos. Barras was banished to a cave on the shores of Odinus after they felt he was responsible for destroying the repository. They could never prove that he commanded Tromocratus, but his connection to Thassa is well known and therefore plausible that he at least had an influence in the attack. So Melodus decides to leave him alone as long as he does the same. He's exiled. That's what you know.
I'm not that bright, so my interpretation of this would be quite different.
Okay.
So I tell the group, yeah, we're not supposed to say his name. I guess I overheard them say his name at some point. He made paintings. They came true. The great library was destroyed, and he's persona non grata.
Wait, what? Persona non grata?
He ain't here.
He ain't here. He's not welcome.
Mm.
But I've heard, and did I pick this up right? Some say he was exiled or left the city to live in a cave. Odinus?
Odinus, yeah.
Is there any way to figure out where this is?
It's on the map. You have a map of...
It's on the map.
Yeah, you know where Theros. You have a map of Theros. You know what it looks like.
Well, let's fucking go there then.
Let's fucking go.
Look, I'm telling you, this is a person that's potentially dangerous and not one to be trifled with.
I'm potentially dangerous. And now
Well, as am I, but
Yeah, me too.
this is different. He's like a god.
He is like a god. Oh boy, if only if only he could hear this. Boy, man, would he be pissed. All right, well, let's go find this person.
Okay, tried to warn you.
All right, how would you like to get there?
Yeah,
do you have a
fair
map
enough.
pulled up?
I just don't
You
see.
can go by land or sea.
I mean, honestly, how else are we gonna find Xenagos?
Let's deviate and say no to the main quest line. See what that happens. See what happens with
I fixed it now. I wasn't ready last time.
that.
We would like to fly.
Uh,
Can
I would
someone
like
change
to
into a
do-
dragon and carry us?
Teleport to
Odinus?
yeah.
No. You've never been there before.
Bugbears don't like water.
Can we secure some sea passage?
Sure. You can try.
How would
Let's
we?
go to this. What is this? Is
I'd
this,
go to the bay is what I would do.
Let's go to the shipyards, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
say, is there a shipyard here?
There's
You can go right
something.
here.
Yeah. Let's
Right
go to
there.
that shipyard. And guys, I honestly don't have any gold. If you give me a couple hours, I'm sure I can get some gold. But I don't have any gold to put towards a ship, but I think a ship would be the best option.
I have 5 gold currently.
I can get some gold.
I have 35 gold.
Getting there.
I have no need of gold,
Teen Wolf, how much do you have?
but I need blood.
I need blood. Maybe don't say that in a crowd of people. I need blood bad, man. I don't want to hang out with him anymore.
Wait a minute. Hey, is there, Adam, is
Yeah.
there anywhere in the city that is like an arena where you can have a team of people battle monsters or another team of people
Sure.
for gold?
Yeah,
Why don't
there's
we just go to
definitely
a
arena.
bank? Why don't we just go to a bank and have Rev intimidate everybody?
Why don't you go to the
Yeah,
bank
right.
and rob it? That's a good idea.
Or we
Sometimes.
can go down to the general store and
The
sell.
clothier said if I give him Jexel's head, he would give me a very powerful item.
Yeah.
Perhaps
Yeah,
we could
but
trade
that's
that
not-
for gold.
That's not an option. That's not an option.
You could definitely do that.
He puts a dagger away. He's like, okay.
Okay, then.
All right.
Uh,
But no, but really though, I need some
Let's
blood
see.
here.
Let's investigate that arena. idea.
2 birds, 1 stone.
2 bar 1 stone. Yeah, is there like an arena somewhere we can maybe earn some gold? Well, actually, you know what? First, we should go to the shipyard, find
See
out how
how
much
much.
the ship is. Yes.
okay.
We could bet on some dinosaur racing.
If I don't eat a brain.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of my city.
Is that a euphemism for something?
So sailing ships move 2 miles an hour, 48 miles per day. That'll probably take you 3 days to get there.
Cool.
From what I'm
How
looking
far
at the
by
map.
land?
By land would be slower because of the terrain that you'd have to go through. There's a mountain there that you have to cross.
Is
Mountain
it
range.
free?
Travel
Yeah,
by travel by land is free. It's a
Oh,
bit more dangerous because you won't have a crew there, right? But yeah,
How much more time? Double the length?
yeah, double time.
Turns
6
out
days.
I'm dangerous.
Yeah, so 6 days. I'm trying to look at how much
Too much
ships cost
crew.
in the book here, D&D Beyond. It doesn't really tell you too much, does it?
I don't know if it to enlist the whole crew. It's like
Let's see.
Somebody's ship.
let's just have Rev just fucking intimidate everybody. You're gonna man my ship.
I don't want all this ship. I'm just going to intimidate someone to give me a ship.
Oh, there you go.
Ships, shipwrecks, weather at sea, owning a ship.
This says sailors get
2
paid
gold
2
per
gold
day.
each per day.
Yeah, I see that.
James,
I would
But
only
that's
cost them,
just
like, 10
but that's
gold.
just like how you pay if you own a ship. That's not what
right? That's just the crew,
buy a ship. There's requests for that, but it's not like renting a ship.
right? We're-
I'll come
we're-
with something.
we're
I'll come with
more-
something. Just figure
We're
it
more
out.
in the market. We're more in the market to lease than on buy right now.
Yeah. All right.
You're on
Where are you
mute,
going to?
Solid.
You guys going into the shipyards? Or you're going to go hoof it?
I mean, let's at least see how much it is to get a ship for half the time. And if it's something ungodly, Solid, you're muted again.
You're muted.
Muted.
No.
Yeah.
Still
Can't hear
muted.
you.
Can't hear you. Sorry.
Nope.
Nope.
Hold on.
Nope.
This guy's on a time crunch.
Yeah, now you're good.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If it's like 2 gold per person per day per ship, so we could ask a captain how much it is first, how much it is to rent the ship plus the crew. If it's really not that much to go by ship, it's
probably
probably a better idea.
Half the time.
Unless we have to fight some water elementals forever.
Well, any ship that you rent will be navigated and through proper channels and that sort of thing. So you,
Not water elementals.
yeah,
Well, that's the whole purpose of renting the crew.
Yeah.
Or paying the crew.
Yeah.
And also, we can just fuck around for 3 days as opposed to having to be on our tiptoes for
Mhm.
6 days trudging through
Yeah.
the forest.
I mean, I don't have any gold. I could spend like a day gathering gold as plain, but that's about it.
Bank heist. Bank heist.
I'm down. I can miss you stuff.
I haven't built a bank heist, so we can retire
week.
until next week. Yeah, and do a heist.
That'd be great. I'd like to rob Gringotts Bank, please.
Only if I can, in an erotic fashion, navigate my way through lasers.
All right, so
Catherine Zeta-Jones. She dips and dives the laser beams.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
so when you guys get to the dock, you there's a pricing list up there by the there's a word for it, but I can't remember what it's called when you have like a vendor sort of like for sea sailing stuff. It's got a name anyway. So you're there, and it says for what you guys would need to get to Odinus, there's a $500 option and a $300 option, or 300 gold and a 500 gold option.
Oof.
On both those that you
What's-
could use. Just the
What's the
top-
$500 option?
Yeah,
so the
what's
500 is more of like a sort of like veteran seaman.
And the 300 is rookies.
yeah, like
Yeah.
casting. It's more like casting
Rev.
couch seaman.
Head Cleaver. Sir Head Cleaver, talk to the captain and see if you can get a better price. As I approach the captain, I'm like, "Sir, I heard your prices. Please talk to my friend Goliath here.
My associate.
My associate. His name is
Head Cleaver.
I prefer you introduce me as your manager.
Mr. 10%.
Yeah, exactly. And I think we're gonna be reworking my fee after this.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stand there and not say anything. Who?
He says, "Them's the prices, son."
all right. Well, I'm going to
Renegotiate contract.
persuasion him to renegotiate.
Who? Head Cleaver?
Yeah, I'll take 18% if.
No, I'm gonna try and persuade the captain to give us a better price on basically what we have on us, and I rolled a 15 plus 5, so a dirty 20.
Okay. He says, "It's out of my hands, son. I'm sorry. This is run by the entire city. I have no effect on pricing here."
Puts away 40 gold. That's like our collective wealth.
Oh, I have 0 gold right now.
Yeah, we know you're broke.
Same.
Bank heist.
He does say, "I'd love to help you, but I just have no control over those matters."
What if we were like to stow away, like
All of
hidden
you?
cargo? Yeah.
giant- The giants are going to be real hidden.
Yeah, right.
Can we? Hey, Rev, can you
Can I hide in
intimidate
a
your
barrel?
way us all onto the ship?
I don't know if I can. I don't know if it goes 6 deep or 5 deep.
Just say we're your crew.
Might as
might
well
be-
try.
I might be able to get one person in, but 6
I mean,
is a lot.
I'm gonna tell the captain I'm willing to work.
Okay.
If that works, I'll shadow step onto the deck before it takes off.
Are we gonna do this?
Okay. Okay, sure. I'll approach the captain and say, wave my hand in front of him and say, "You will get us to Odinus."
He looks at you and kind of squints his eyes a little bit, and then he goes, "Oh, I see. Yeah, I've heard about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take you out on tomorrow's ship."
Oh fuck!
What the
Yeah.
fuck, dude? Did
My
you,
dead on my
like,
thing, bro.
did you fly to Massachusetts and suck Adam's dick, or what'd you do?
That's between me and Adam, bro.
Jeez.
Mind your business.
So when we get out of here, you can tell him.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we're on a ship to the next place, huh?
We are on the ship to the next place.
That worked for all of us.
Yep.
Cool. Which ship?
La Nina.
We're flying with the small seaman.
The Pinta. The Santa.
The Santa Maria.
The Santa Maria.
The Maria Guadalupe.
All right, so you guys get a long rest, and we'll call it there
It's
for the
actually,
night.
it's actually just a
It's
refrigerator
2
door
a.m.
that got-
It's an unhooked bathtub.
He calls us rafters as we leave, and we get very offended.
Ah.
Ooh, easy. It's a
I
family
pushed
show.
King off the board. I pushed King off the raft. Swim, motherfucker.
All right, good night, everybody. Thanks for listening in, and we'll see you next
All right,
time.
good
Take care.
shit.
Rough session.